Hey everybody, it's Stephanie Old World Gamer along with Scott Devin Kane, and welcome back for more Retro Indie Pixels podcast. Ooh.
Yeah, we are back again to give you all of that good gaming podcastiness that we can. I was trying to get an adjective in there, and I'm just like, podcasty. Good. We're starting off strong this week.
Sorry we missed last week. There was a couple different things going on. Scott had to get up early. I was kind of dead because of work. So basically, we just skipped last week. So
yeah.
If we missed anybody or any important things, I do apologize. But we're back again, and again, we're going to try and keep that to a minimum anyways, because we know how much everyone's been loving the podcast so far anyways, so...
Yeah, it was a non-possible thing. I had a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm used to, because I work night shift, so I work until like 4 a.m., so I'm usually sleeping until about noon, maybe 1 o'clock. So it's like, I have to be at this appointment, which is an hour away, 2 hours before I normally wake up. So...
What?
Yeah. So anyway... So, let's get right into it with my new segments that I have for us this week. We have a couple that I was going to cover last week, so there'll be, like, a few things that might be a little old, but I made sure that I tried to keep most of it, like, applicable to things that I, found interesting that would still be good to report now. But anyway, starting us off, gonna go right into our Epic Game Store free stuff. Normally I hit this stuff up a little later, but I really want to talk about this. Celeste and Inside are your free games through the Epic Game Store next. From August 29th through September 5th, you'll be able to claim both Celeste and Inside off the Epic Game Store for free. Both are very popular indie titles. Celeste from Matt Makes Games is an action platformer, while Inside is a puzzle platformer. Speaking of indie games, Polytron's Corporation puzzle platformer Fez is your free game this week. The games replace Hyper Light Drifter and Mutant Year Zero. If you've never played it back in its heyday, it stars a little 2D fellow named Gomez. While living his life, he discovers a third dimension and sets out on a journey to explore a new universe. I have not played Celeste yet. I have definitely seen. Holy cow, the game looks really good.
I've been watching a lot of people speedrun it. It's a pretty popular game. It's also very good. If people are speedrunning it in the retro community, then you can bet your ass it's a pretty goddamn good game.
Oh yeah,
and I've seen like how from retro to play an indie game. Yeah, because that. Yeah. I mean, again, if you're in that community, you know yourself. Like most times, most of the retro gamers only want to play retro, so if they dive into something like Celeste or whatever, or like Shovel Knight, that kind of stuff, then you know it has to be good. So
yeah, especially with like both of those games having really good like polygonal graphics, so it's like I'm really looking forward to being able to just pick up Celeste for free. Thank you, Epic Games. Hey there, indie retro news. How you doing? And also Fez. I haven't even picked up Fez yet. I'll have to give that a try too.
I have Fez, I just have not played it yet. There's so many games, dude. I have in my library that I haven't gotten the chance to get around to.
We even talked about Hyper Light Drifter on the last podcast, and you're like, man, you're gonna really love this game. And I went and I downloaded it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go play this tomorrow before work, and then life happens, and I haven't got a chance yet, but so August 29th, which is this coming Thursday.
Yeah.
This coming Thursday, you'll be able to get both Celeste and Inside for free.
I haven't tried Inside yet. I don't even know much about it, but I'm kind of interested in looking at it now.
Yeah, I mean, puzzle platformer?
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like my thing. I just wanted to go over this real quick. Gears Pop is going to be a free iOS, Android, Microsoft 10 mobile device game coming August 22nd. Which coming August 22nd? Huh. Alright. Yeah, it's available right now, so you can download it for free today on Android and iOS. Get it during the launch weekend, and you'll receive a Gamescom promotional pack with free characters, which, if you can pick it up today or a little later. Link your Xbox account for 100 free crystals and log in every day for 7 days for free rewards.
Oh.
The mobile-only Clash Royale style shoot-off is a collaboration between Gears and Vinyl Collectibles manufacturer Funko Pop, and it's awfully cute. Top-down, mostly multi-popular arena game, the aim is to pit squads of Gears characters styled in the Funko aesthetic against each other in real time. The game will launch with dozens of playable characters from the Gears series, say the developer of the Coalition and Mediatonic. But as free-to-play release, it will also include in-app purchases. Microsoft has yet to dig into what these will look like, but it's likely going to involve character customization.
Are they turning into Pogs?
They're turning into little pop cats. I don't know. Of course, in much the beefier cousin Gears 5, the first entry of Gears of War series to drop off the of War from its name, and currently in development from the Coalition for Windows and Xbox One. First announced during E3 2018, the third-person shooter launches September 10th. I really like these kind of games, like these Clash Royale kind of battle games, and I love me some Gears. So, I know it looks so cool.
It looks ridiculous right now. Like this trailer is awesome. Okay, here we go. This is what I was waiting to see. Okay,
it's like some actual, Clash Royale gameplay.
Oh, that's different. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not what I was expecting, actually. Okay.
Yeah, but it's definitely like, I love these sort of style games, and being able to play Gears characters with it and watching Lancers pop off the heads of pop figures, the kind of, it gets me a little bit. I'm definitely going to give this game a try, so... it is available right now for iOS and Android, so go pick up yourself a copy of it just for, fun's sake. So my required update for Pokemon Go is kind of important for the series. There's quite a bit of news going on in one headline of Pokemon Go. Niantic Labs has announced Gen 5 Pokemon from the Unova region will start appearing in Pokemon Go September 16th. Along with the news comes word that the Global Challenge Ultra bonus has unlocked, and Jirachi is now available for all trainers via special research. Those who have already completed the GoFest special research and have caught the Wish Pokemon, completing the special research will earn them candy to power up Jirachi. The Ultra bonus was unlocked thanks to players completing all 3 parts of the Global Challenge. These bonuses will unlock over the course of 3 weeks and includes 2 incubator effectiveness and a chance to encounter the select shiny Pokemon and more. You can check out the full schedule of unlocks along with more information below, which is work on your Johto Pokédex as Pokemon never before seen in eggs in Pokemon Go will be hatching during this time, which is September 2nd through September 9th. If you're lucky, you might unhatch Unknown from ULTR and A from 10k eggs. Raikou, Entei, and Suicune will return to raids along with other Johto Pokemon. And if you're lucky enough, you might encounter Shiny Senret and Shiny Gligar.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Pokemon from across the globe will join the celebration this week, along with a special appearance by a mythical Pokemon that will be available to challenge in raids. Which kind of looks like it's going to be Deoxys. I'm just going to put that out there. Regional Pokemon Farfetch'd, Kangaskhan, Mr. Mime, and Tauros will hatch from 7k eggs. If you're lucky, you might even catch shiny ones. These Pokemon will remain available from eggs until the end of the week. All Deoxys forms will make their first appearance outside of EX raids, including Pokemon appearing in raids will help you build a good team to challenge Deoxys. Professor Willow has found that Pokemon originally discovered in the Unova region are now appearing in the wild starting in September 16th to September 23rd. Mewtwo with special move Psystrike will be available to challenge in 5-star raids. If you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny Mewtwo.
Jesus.
Other Pokemon appearing in raids will help you build a good team to challenge Mewtwo. Gear Pokemon Clink, originally discovered in Unova, will also appear in raids, which can also be shiny. And you may also find shiny Patrat and shiny Lillipup. So all of this stuff is going to start September 2nd with the Johto Journey and the Global Challenges on the 9th, and then the Unova Pokemon showing up September 16th.
That is a savage update, man. That's huge.
Yes, it is.
There's a lot going on. Man, it's crazy how much people love Pokemon to begin with anyways. But, I mean, like...
Right.
It's surprising that... Because we don't hear too much around here about Pokemon Go anymore. It was huge. Like, people were flocking to the big parks and stuff and, you know, wanting to check out this Pokemon Go, playing it all the time. And now you rarely hear of it. I assume, obviously, people still around here play it, I would imagine, but... You just don't hear about it as often, so.
In my area, we have like a really, really huge Pokemon Go community.
Wow, that's
and
cool.
You could see like on like the event days on the weekend, you'll see like groups of like 20, 30 people traveling together, all playing at the same time. It's like people are still playing this game. We reported on that like a couple weeks ago, where it's hit like 3 billion downloads. It's like, good grief. But yeah, all this stuff starts on the 2nd and will be running all the way through September 23rd with new stuff starting every week. So, moving on. Kerbal Space Program 2 is shooting for the stars in 2020. The long-awaited sequel to the 2011 indie hit Kerbal Space Program is coming next year. Currently in development from Star Theory and publisher Private Division, Kerbal Space Program 2 is described as a complete redesign of the series from the ground up in order to meet the needs of modern and next-generation space exploration, according to its Steam page. In other words, Kerbals, those small green lads, will receive some cool new technology that will propel them even further into space. The sequel will see players build a space program and construct spacecrafts, then take those spacecrafts to new planets, design resource-gathering colonies, and uncover the secrets of the galaxy. It's Kerbal Space Program, but bigger. You can also expect to find new, broader updates when compared to its predecessor. This time around, there will be fun animated tutorials to take you through the basics of the game, along with improved UI. Investigating potential colonies will be its own challenge too, with varying type of planetary physics and resource gathering goals. Eventually, colonies can be advanced enough to begin building their own ships and dive even deeper into space using interstellar travel. Kerbal Space 2 will also finally include the long-requested addition of multiplayer, but this info will be detailed at a later date. Seattle-based indie studio Star Theory Games took over development of the Kerbal series when the franchise was acquired by Take-Two Interactive in 2017. The original Kerbal Space Program was developed by Mexican game studio Squad. We are happy to say that, as well as being lifelong fans of KSP who deeply understand what makes this game so great, they're also skilled developers with their own roster of games, said Squad representative in a statement posted to the official Kerbal forums. We're confident that you will all love what's being concocted to bring our beloved franchise to new heights. Squad confirms it will continue to support the original Kerbal game, and that members of the original team are assisting Star Theory to make the best possible sequel. I haven't played Kerbal Space Program myself, but a friend of mine was like super huge into this game and showed me all of the things that that you can do in Kerbal Space Program, and like how like things can be like so breathtakingly like awesome. It's like, man, I finally got this rocket to like land. I've been playing for 2 weeks and I finally got the first one to like 2 weeks. It takes that long. He's like, oh yeah, watch what can go wrong.
It can. Like, oh yeah. Well, I mean, look, Six and Ghosty, they play it all the time. So I mean, I know Blind Man's World plays it all the time too, but he's, I don't know, on some other level anyways. When he gets in the space plane, he can just land that anywhere. I don't know. I don't get it. He's crazy at the game. But yeah, so there's a lot of people going to be looking forward to this, especially with how the game used their physics and made it so much more like realistic in regards to like how builds would work. So it's pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure they're still working with like big groups to make it like as realistic again as possible. So
yeah, that's what we're saying. And like my friend, like he's just showing me how you play it, and I'm just like, how do you get all this stuff? Like, oh, this is a slow process. If you think you're gonna pick this game up and get yourself into space and have everything work the first time around, you're fooling yourself. I'm like, okay, so like. Oh, but like this little improvement makes it so you can do this, and that little improvement. Oh, hit this one button and everything explodes. Like, what? Like, all right, cool. But 2020 is when Kerbal Space Program 2 will be available to you guys. Since there seems to be a lot of excitement for this in the chat, I will definitely keep an eye on this and let you guys know of any future updates that I will see. So moving on, Dragon Quest XI S demo is now available on the Switch eShop. We talked about this before, but I'm just going to go over this real quick. Dragon Quest S Definitive Edition demo has arrived on the Switch shop. Switch owners looking forward to Dragon Quest XI S can now try it before they buy it. Just load up the eShop and get the demo download. The demo's around 4.7 gig in size, and the data can be transferred to the full game. Those who save their data will be gifted a skill seed bonus upon
Kerbal
release. Nintendo also announced those who pre-purchased the game can now preload it ahead of release. Dragon Quest XI S Echoes of Elusive Age Definitive Edition releases September 27th for the Switch. I said this before, and the Dragon Quest XI. Thank you for that M4, by the way.
Indeed.
Dragon Quest XI, if you haven't played it yet, is an amazing game. It changes up the combat for Dragon Quest a little bit, but not enough for you to be like, oh, this is so different that it just doesn't feel like Dragon Quest. It still does.
Yeah.
And 11, I didn't get to finish it, but for like the little bit that I did play, oh, it's so good. It's really good. I mean, it's just...
I mean, honestly, we said this before when we were talking about Dragon Quest XI. Has there ever been a Dragon Quest game that you're all like, this wasn't that good?
There's been one. There's been one Dragon Quest that I was ever like, I wasn't a real big fan of it, but I still played it because it was Dragon Quest, you know?
Of course.
For me, it was Dragon Quest 9. 9 didn't hit me the right way, but it was just like, it's still a decent game, you know? I just, you know, it wasn't, you know, everything that I wanted it to be, but, you know, not every game is going to be perfect.
It does
but
look
it's
good.
It's still a decent game. Dragon Quest XI, for the little bit that I did play, I played like maybe 15 hours of it, and it was phenomenally good. So, if you want to give it a try, and you got your Switch, you know, the very least you could do is give it like however many hours they give you, and, you know, judge whether you like it or, you know, yourself. Moving on, Mortal Kombat 11 Combat Pack roster has been released. There is a trailer there. Mortal Kombat Combat Pack 1 is supposed to be officially unveiled this afternoon, which was Wednesday. They've already received 2 fighters in Shang Tsung and Nightwolf. Many were looking forward to play today's premiere to see the remainder of the roster, not to mention their release dates. Unfortunately, it's been leaked ahead of time. YouTube trailer premiere went up on the official channels with a countdown to the day's big moment. As it tends to happen, the video's thumbnail could easily be grabbed. In this case, the thumbnail features all 6 characters as well as the release date. So, the 6 characters are Shang Tsung and Nightwolf, Terminator T-800, the Schwarzenegger version, Sindel,
okay, I
Joker,
wasn't sure if it was her or Melina.
Joker,
Yeah.
and Spawn.
Yeah, they're there. That's pretty crazy.
Fucking Spawn.
Yeah, dude.
Oh. The big news here, of course, is the release date, since Combat Pack's entire roster leaked even before MK11 had launched. The next character set for release is the T-800 Terminator with the Arnold Schwarzenegger model due October 8th. Sindel follows November 26th, and rounding out this year's slate, 2020 kicks off with Joker on January 28th, and finally Spawn on March 17th. These dates only apply to pass holders, so the character will become available a la carte a week later. We'll update you when the trailer officially drops.
Cool.
Please, NetherRealm. Please get Mark Hamill to voice Joker.
Also,
Please.
I will say I like the fact that they actually made Shang Tsung look like the dude who acted as him in the original.
Yeah, the movie Shang Tsung.
Yeah.
That is such a great choice.
Because he
honestly,
looked very... I mean, when you think of him, that's
Yes.
usually the face I go with most times, is his face, so...
And I will say, like, I am not a huge fan of how Nightwolf looks in this. I've always pictured Nightwolf as being like this, you know, he's a Native American, yes, but like he's always been like this, you know, stalwart.
Didn't he have glowing eyes though?
Nightwolf?
I'm pretty sure he had glowing eyes in the original Mortal Kombat 3.
He might have. I don't know. I didn't play as Nightwolf, so.
You can get some crazy combos with him. But again, I was not a combo master in Mortal Kombat 3, and that's where it started evolving into that. And I was just like, nah, I'm done with this. I don't want a combo. I want to just fucking uppercut people. Exactly. Sometimes sweep the leg. Fuck you, Karate Kid.
But, like, oh my god, if you can another round, please make Joker voiced by Mark Hamill. Please, please, please. Because I will pick up Mortal Kombat 11 just to play Joker if he is voiced by him. I mean, just plain old simple. Terminator T-800, I mean, it's a Schwarzenegger version, so, you know, whatever. You know, it's Terminator. I absolutely detest this new look of Sindel. I hate it. I hate it with everything that I am. And then there's Spawn, which I feel if I say anything bad about, God himself may strike me dead. So I won't.
With Sindel, the only thing I can say is her hair to me doesn't look. Like I said, I didn't know if it was her or Melina, because I was like, oh, okay, it looks like Melina. And I was like, wait now, she's kind of floating though. That's what Sindel does. Like, I'm getting confused.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like her post second death or something like that look, and I'm just like,
How many times have you died now?
I'm not. 3, I think.
It's supposed to look like a porn star Joker.
I mean, yeah, I want him to be. He looks like he's supposed to be like the movie with him and Harley Quinn.
Suicide Squad.
Damn it, Suicide Squad. Thank you. It kind of looks. Maybe I'm wrong with that. I don't know. But just Mark Hamill Joker. Done. That's all I'm going to say. So this is an interesting little bit of information that I caught here. There is a console development kits usually don't look like the final model, so don't get too excited over this Sony patent just yet. A patent filed by Sony in Interactive Entertainment has popped up and shows what appears to be a console of sorts. Listed as an unknown device and dug up by Let's Go Digital, has many believing that the device could be a PS5 development kit. Here's a look at what was posted by Andrew Marmo on Twitter. So Sony Interactive Entertainment has patented an unknown electronic device that looks similar to a PlayStation dev system. Could this be the PS5 development kit? Maybe. The large V in the center looks like the machine's exhaust touch, which usually present on the back of most electronics. This could provide ample air to keep what's under the hood cool. Of course, we can't confirm whether this is indeed the PS5 dev kit, a prototype, or some other electronic device in development at Sony. Let's consider it something interesting for the time being. Not too much is known about the next PlayStation console at the moment, but Sony is expected to reveal more information on it later this year. If that's like the look of the PS5, I like it. I really like if that's what it looks like. Like, it kind of gives me like that. It's like an Xbox 360 with a slice of pizza taken out of it.
You know what? I'm also going to say, I'm not sure what's going on here in the back, but I'm hoping that they're actually going for optical audio. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be really That would
be fucking great. Nintendo, that's what you need to do with your Switch. Make it optical friggin' audio, man.
Yes.
Your audio's good already.
It does. Yeah, I mean, it does look like it's like the middle is a cooling device. So I mean, what else could it possibly be?
So what does so if the middle part's only a cooling device, then where do we start the games? Are they just going to be? It almost looks like it's like the old TG16 Hue cards. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like a big slot like that.
If you look at the black and white one, it looks like there's a disc tray on it on the bottom right there.
Right here, like this little slit. Yeah. That doesn't, unless it's like. Looks way bigger, because if that's bigger than that, that's huge. But yeah,
and it also looks like the front of it has like room for like 5 controller ports. Is that what it looks like? I don't know.
See, that's what I was hoping. I was hoping that this little pizza slice was a new way of them having like solid state games.
Yeah,
that would be fucking amazing. Just stick your slice of pizza right in there. You know, dudes would fucking love it for sure. Like, oh, this is fucking awesome. Love shoving.
This is a perfect place for me. This is a perfect place to put my Red Bull.
Oh God. Or keep.
You know people are going to do
that.
Well,
it depends how much. If it's warm air being blown out, people are going to keep their coffee there, so you keep it warm outside. Pizza warmer. There you go. Fucking pizza warmer.
There you go. It seems perfect to me.
Oh my God! All you need is a small lid to go right on the top of that and slide your pizza in there, and it's like, this is how you keep your pizza warm. And you have to actually start calling your pizza place like, hey, can you guys make sure you cut the slices extra thin? Oh, perfect.
Yeah, right. And that's those little slits on the sides where you put your quarters in, and then it'll just dispense Mountain Dew out for you. So there you go. You have your pizza warmer plus your Mountain Dew dispensers. You have nothing to complain about. You can eat, game, drink, sleep without even leaving your PS5 console.
Leave it on for.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, moving on, just going to give this as a little one more mention. Square Enix has a release date for Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. It will now be released on September 3rd, which is next Tuesday. Not this coming, but next Tuesday. The HD upgrade was announced at E3 this year, although it did leak ahead of the show. If you've never played the game, in it you step into the shoes of Seed recruit Squall Leonhardt and Resistance fighter Renoa Hartley. The duo will work together to save the world from the military nation of Galbadia. It has received more than a visual overhaul. FF8 Remastered will feature the following boosts upon release. Battle Assist, the ability to always have maxed out HP and ATB, and trigger limit breaks at any time. No encounters, an enemy encounter option that allows players to enjoy the storyline uninterrupted. While enemy encounters are turned off, players can still enjoy the story event battles.
Galbadia.
Whatever I said. Listen, are we going to sit here and pick on my abilities to Galbadia?
That's all I do.
Galbadia. Listen, all right? All right, 3x speed boost. Play through the game with 3 times the speed.
Whoa.
The Steam will receive additional functions, including all items, possess all items except for a few certain, all abilities, GF max level, max skill, max magic, all limit breaks, and all triple triad.
So, are you saying that basically, hey, I can puss out at the start of the game? Yay!
I mean, I guess. I mean, if you've already beaten Final Fantasy VIII 1,000
that's the whole point.
You know,
don't run through the game, fucking Game Genie Magoo. Get the fuck out of here.
So the game will be made available on PC, PlayStation 4, Switch, and Xbox One on September 3rd. So if you have something that you want to do when it comes to Final Fantasy VIII, I'm going to attempt to pick it up because I've actually never finished Final Fantasy VIII. I'm sorry.
So basically, they're saying I've
never finished Final Fantasy VIII.
Some guy who's like some 18-year-old kid's all, I can't finish RPGs. I try to run through them all. I can't beat this one boss when I get so far.
Oh shit!
And then,
fuck yeah!
Fucking
I know. I haven't finished Final Fantasy VIII, even though my favorite Final Fantasy character is fucking Renoa.
You pussy! Yeah!
My Final Fantasy TCG playmat is this Renoa playmat, and I'll have to show you guys eventually. Okay, I'm moving on. Yes, I know. Anyway, this really struck me as weird. The Witcher 3 on Switch finally has a release date. You can get your hands on The Witcher 3 Complete Edition for Switch on October 15th. That's it. That's the news. The CD Projekt has also released some gameplay footage with the developers taking over the top of it. You can check out their hands-on impression with the game on. It's really all there is. I'm really surprised to see the. Jeez.
This has been one of the most hilarious podcasts so far.
I know.
Oh god.
But I'm really surprised to see The Witcher on a Nintendo console.
Nintendo Nintendo's finally probably starting to realize, like, hey, you know what? We do want our console
Adults
for
play video
everyone,
games.
which means that we can't leave out the people who like these kinds of games, or if there's some sexy times in there, or might see a boobie or a butt, or suggested sexual things. Like, yeah, guess what? Have you seen kids at dances in like grade 5, man? Go to YouTube and just look it up, and you'll be like, Jesus, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, it's fucking crazy. People, kids, teenagers, adults, everyone knows what sex is. It's not a big deal anymore. No, you don't have to force it on fucking younger people, but if you put a stamp under saying mature, then isn't it up to the parent to decide whether or not they should buy that game for their underage kid? So, I mean, if that's the case, then Nintendo should just get over all that kind of shit and just put out whatever games are gonna, work for them.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy that Nintendo does seem to be moving towards the fact that, like, hey, adults play video games too. So it's like,
wouldn't you like to see a more mature new Metroid game? Where you're like, fuck yes, this is what I've been waiting for forever. Like, it's about time we moved in this direction. That kind of thing. So,
when Samus gets hit and something happens, I want to see blood on the inside of the visor. She's not immortal.
Exactly.
She bleeds, she takes hits, things happen, and that sort of shit, But anyway, I was so excited to see this, and please play the trailer on.
Oh, they're adding a new person?
Yes, they are. Streets of Rage 4's newest character is a prog rock puncher.
Legends again. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. I'm getting all excited for fucking Streets of Rage 4, and they're all like, hey, look at these McCain wedges. Right? I'm like, stop it. I don't care about it. I'm not hungry right now.
The Vintage Beat 'em Up's 25-year sequel is making its way to the Nintendo Switch. That news was quietly revealed as a new trailer released today, showing off levels, new music, and a new justice-dealing vigilante. It's only been 5 whole months since the last trailer, after all. New hero Cherry is the daughter of the original Streets of Rage veteran Adam Hunter. Like all good kids, she ditched the whole becoming a cop lark to play hard rock and punch harder. Go, girl.
She loves to bounce.
Her interest in following her father's footsteps, becoming a cop, soon faded out, replaced by her love of music, reads the official bio. Nowadays, she plays with her electro-progressive rock band in some of the most dangerous places in Wood Oak City. She may look young, but make no mistake, she is a seasoned veteran of kicking ass and taking names. Shredding the axe isn't just the background flair. In the trailer, we get a good look at Cherry slaying fools with the power of music. Blasting fans away with a sick shred or power sliding into crowds, Cherry's axe has seen blood. From the remaining silhouette on the closing screen, it looks like we should still have one more character reveal to go. Streets of Rage 4 doesn't have a release date yet. It'll hit PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch on.
This other dude has a robot arm. The one that they're left to reveal.
I have no idea.
And they say one, I say two. Looks like there's someone back here, too.
Yeah, it does. It definitely looks like Hagar.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, this could be modified. This could be Son of Hagar. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's like Mecha Hugo? Just throwing that out there. It's not a real thing. So... But, oh man. I'm sorry, Blaze, but I have to play as this character. She looks so fucking cool. And just like for like the whole 40-second trailer that we got, like, oh, she looks so cool. But, yeah, once we get more information on who these other characters are, we'll definitely update you with that. So moving on, the Mortal Kombat movie has cast its Liu Kang, Mileena, Jax, and other characters. The first casting decisions for Mortal Kombat, the upcoming video game adaptation film, have started rolling in. The film, which currently is casting extras in Adelaide, South Australia, is building up its roster with a mix of established and unknown actors. Ludi Lin has been announced to play Liu Kang in the movie. I have seen him. He looks like an awesome Liu Kang. The actor who played Captain Merc and Aquaman, Zack in the recent Power Ranger movie, and Lance in the Black Mirror episode Striking Vipers, took to Twitter to thank Mortal Kombat fans. Newcomer Sissy Stringer will play Mileena, while Makad Brooks, James Olsen in Supergirl's Eggs and True Blood, will play Jax. I like that choice. According to Deadline, Eurogamer reports that Tadanobu Asano is in final negotiations to play Raiden. Asano is probably best known for the West for playing Hogun and Thor, and is quite prolific in Japan. Joe Towson, meanwhile, will play Sub-Zero. It was very fun as Jaka in Raid Redemption. The Mortal Kombat movie is targeting March 2021 release and will not shy away from being super violent. It will be the directional debut of Simon McQuaid. I'm seeing a lot of these. I don't know who Sissy Stringer is.
I am never good with actors and actresses' names. I am very fucking terrible with that shit. Now, if I hung out with them often or something like that, then sure, I'd know them all to pieces, but it's not like I sit down and watch, like, one person, and even if I did, I probably still wouldn't remember her fucking name.
Being casted as Melina? Okay. Alright. Whatever. I'm a little disappointed that oh my god, he played Raiden in the original Mortal Kombat. Oh my god. Somebody help me here. Christopher Lambert. Is that who I'm thinking of?
Wait, played who?
Raiden in the original movie. That's Christopher Lambert.
I don't know his name again, but I did not like him as Raiden. Oh no, dude. Yeah. So, okay, go ahead. All I can say is, in the game, Raiden was quite, Asian. All right, that's all I'm gonna say about that. And the one in the movie, not even like. Oh, 1/8? Okay. No, I doubt it. You're as Jesus granola fucking special K. Jesus, man.
So is that what you think of the Americans, who are just like, hey, we eat granola and special
yeah,
K,
exactly.
blah,
that's what I
like,
think. No, what I'm saying is that if you're gonna cast for a fucking role, make it so that they actually fit the characters. It's like saying, let's make Goro a short guy with just 2 arms. Like, what? No, that doesn't even make sense. Why'd you do that? Oh, well, it's the same, though, right? No, it's not the same. Oh, who's this random, white guy who's floating around? You're Raiden? Bullshit.
Well, let's take a look at this. Let's look at the Tadanobu Asano. Let's see what this guy... Because I don't know... yeah! He could definitely play Raiden. Absolutely. Absolutely. Forgive the outside noise. My people around here love to do yard work. Whenever I say, hey, I'm going to podcast now. Hey, now it's time to do yard work. If you remember the podcast that we did back in the day, this was like a weekly thing where it's just like, hey, I'm podcasting. Okay, time to do yard work.
Sunday is forgive time me for the yard work.
M4, I'm glad that you said that, because that is exactly what I was thinking. Because that is exactly where I was going with that. I wasn't going to say it on the podcast, so that's all I'm going to say. The actress who's going to play Melina.
Oh.
I'm moving on.
Okay.
So, Nintendo is allowing Switch owners who purchased a console after July 17th to trade it in for the newer model. The company recently released a revised version of the Switch, which has an upgraded processor. The processor extends the battery life to console from around 6.5 hours to 9 hours. We already went over that. Reddit user Darth Mewtwo contacted Nintendo customer service in the US to see if trading their older console for the upgrade was an option. Nintendo said that they could, provided that the console was purchased after July 17th. Digital Trends contacted Nintendo customer service, which confirmed the report. The site hopefully notes that many retailers are selling the older model, so in order for you to make sure you recently purchased the new model, take a look at the box. Older Switch boxes have a white background, whereas the newer ones have a red background. If you throw out your box, look at the console serial number. If it's the new model, it should start with XKW. Should your console be the older model, Nintendo will send you with an email with return instructions. You will have to handle it. It's also noted that this offer may also be only available in North America at the time, but it doesn't hurt to contact customer service if you live in another region. I mean, I guess so. I guess this is a good way for Nintendo to be like, oh, hey, you know, we just released this newer model, but you just bought a new or an older model. All right, we'll send you a new one. You just gotta pay to ship it. It's like, okay, I guess so. I mean, I guess it's worth an extra 2.5 hours battery, I suppose. You know, but I don't. Can you guys can still hear me? I can't hear Stefan anymore, by the way.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Because you haven't said anything. It looked like you were talking on the podcast, but I just making sure. Just making sure. All right, but yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes hits PS4 and Steam this October. Grab your not lightsaber. Travis Strikes Again is heading for PC and PS4 this October. The No More Heroes hack and slash spin-off turned indie love letter won't be a Switch exclusive for much longer. Grasshopper announced the Switch exclusive was heading to PS4 and Steam at MomoCon earlier this year. The complete edition hits both on the 17th, bundled in our previously released downloadable content packs Black Dandelion and Bubblegum Fatale, bringing in 2 new playable characters and a wardrobe of snazzy indie-inspired t-shirts. For a series that has been a Nintendo exclusive since its conception, it has come off of as a bit of a pleasant surprise. Travis Strikes Again is the weird series outlier, mine taking a top-down beat-em-up perspective over the main entries, open world slashing. Could this mean that No More Heroes 3 on PC? Will the rest of the series find light of day on other systems? We can only hope. Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes launches on PS4 and Steam on October 17th.
This looks interesting, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It looks. What is it?
No More Heroes is interesting, to say the least. If you haven't played it, I would, because it's a really, really, really cool game. I don't know if it's for everybody because it's, you know, it's a genre. It's definitely hack and slash, and Travis Strikes Again was a very different game than the first. But yeah, I mean, it's a great game, and you should definitely give it a try. They yeah. So there you go. Travis Strikes Back, No More Heroes, coming to PC and PS4 October. I know this next part is going to be a little bit of sad news for some people, but Spelunky 2 has been delayed until next year. Mossmouth doesn't think Spelunky 2 will be surfacing this year. Derek Yu's planned second expedition needs a little bit more prep time. The proposed 2019 release date now looks like a no-go. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get to release Spelunky 2 this year, Yu explained on his Twitter. Development is still going well, and we're not far off target, but the destiny and detail of the game is demanding more time. Yu continued to explain why Mossmouth has been quite tight-lipped on Spelunky 2 as of late. The team is all quite busy, frankly, and they'll spill the beans as soon as time allows. He did note one little change, however. I took in the feedback about the environments from the trailer, and while I still love the overall style, we've been adding more detail as well as increasing the contrast to make existing details pop. Spelunky 2 looks to be more of that Splunkin' good stuff you know back from 2012 original. Mr. Spelunky, his kid daughter, and more are diving back into treasure-laden caves. Why the hell is his phone going off? Sorry, folks. Deadly. Oh my God. Deadly
new liquid physics, multi-dimensional caverns, and other updates set to make this expedition more dangerous and lucrative than ever.
I could not get the word deadly. I could not say the word deadly.
Deadly liquids physics. Oh, I can't do it.
Delightfully now acquired physics. Like, oh my God. Spelunky 2 is likely coming to see in PS4 sometime next year. Oh my God. Like, I just had like a mini stroke. Like, that phone set off something in my head. Like,
I'm quite interested in what they're going to do with this. God. I'm not going to lie, it does look fairly updated. I would have actually been happy if they had kept the original look and just did some new, like, texture paletting and stuff like that. Like, that would have been nice. Like, we don't really need an updated look to the game. Just new things added to the game to make it new and interesting.
Right.
So,
yeah. I mean, I guess, like, they said that it's going to be relatively close, so maybe January, February of 2020. But when we do actually get a release date for it, because I know a lot of you guys love Spelunky, I will definitely let you guys know. Oh, yeah. So this was an interesting little read that I had. New DLC character Hero is only a couple weeks into his time as a Smash Brothers fighter. This is Hero from Dragon Quest XI, by the way. This is the main character. But he's already gotten the banhammer from the South Australian Smash community. Hero from Dragon Quest was first revealed in full at the end of July and released as a Smash Brothers Ultimate DLC a little while afterwards. Hero's moveset has come under fire from pretty much the moment it was announced, thanks to how his moves mimic the random chance aspect of the role-playing games from which he hails. One of Hero's specials, command selection, means he has to access a turn-based RPG-style menu that features 4 random attacks from a larger pool every time you trigger it. Viewed as worse by many people who call it his critical hit mechanic, which is also representative of landing a crit in RPGs by having his smash attacks have a random chance to be more powerful. To put it simply, Hero has a lot of random, unpredictable elements about it. One Smash tournament organizing community has consulted with its players and has already decided to ban the character from esports competition outright. After deliberating and plenty of discussion, we have concluded that Hero's design as a character is fundamentally dependent on randomness to the point that it's not reasonable in a competitive environment. We want to emphasize that this ban is not because he's too strong, but because he's anti-competitive. We believe that tournaments are meant to provide an opportunity for players to demonstrate their skill, and that, as a general rule, the player who plays more skillfully should emerge victorious. Hero's design has a very strong potential to de-emphasize player skill, which isn't fair to those who work hard to improve their abilities for a competition. For the most part, the reaction of the Smash community has been pretty split. On Twitter, some have reacted with mocking the South Australian organization for making this decision too soon before any major tournaments have taken place with Hero playable. Others offer praise for actioning the ban, saying it's easier to ban Hero now than to ban him in 6 months' time after players have put time and effort into practicing with the character. However, the community option settles on this matter. Bans aren't entirely unusual for Smash. Only a handful of 100-plus stages in Smash Ultimate are considered tournament legal for this very reason. Random chance stage hazards are considered unfair and anti-competitive. Much of Smash is random, of course. Characters like Peach and Mr. Game & Watch feature random elements, even if their moveset isn't built around them. And series boss Makihiro Sakurai has consistently said he doesn't design the game for serious competition, but it still broke records at EVO 2019 earlier this month. If the Hero ban spreads to more tournament events, remains to be seen. So I think
the big thing behind this is the same thing in any other regard to anything with RNG, is that you can't plan a strategy for RNG unless there's a way to manipulate that RNG.
Right.
So it's the same thing in speedrunning. Right. A lot of times when there's something that's so RNG intensive, people just say, okay, I'm just going to take that hit, or I'm going to just let this happen so that I don't have to deal with the RNG. And that's... with this type of game, you don't have that. If all of a sudden the RNG can make it so that right now this guy who you have against the ropes can just all of a sudden crit you and knock you out of the stage and you're done, like, that's... From, like, oh, he could also just barely tap you and not hardly do any damage at all. Like, I mean, how do you prepare for that?
It's kind of yeah, exactly. So it's like saying like if you're on the ledge and Smash attacks you and you're at 65%, you're not necessarily going to die. But the same scenario later on in the match, you're at 65% again, and he crit smashes you. Now you're dead. Like the scenario should be absolutely the same every single time. And I 100% agree with this ban. I believe like what you're saying. When you play against a character, you should know exactly what to prepare for. So, like, if you sit down and you do all of the math, you sit down and you do all of the study, if you know that if you get tipped by Marth on the end and you're at 70%, you're going to die. So, once you hit X amount of damage, you should stay away from the ledges when fighting Marth. Or, like, fighting against Hero, it could be completely random. Where it's like, oh, I'm at 60%, I'm safe. Oh, wait, he crit smashed me, now I'm dead. Well, I didn't know that was coming, so how was I supposed to prepare for that, knowing, do I have to always prepare for him to be able to crit? Oh, well, I played safer because he could have crit me, I wasn't aggressive because that was a possibility. Like, no. And that's the reason why when you have, like they said, there's like 100 stages, only a small handful of those stages are legal. You know, and it's usually the stuff with like non-moving platforms and background stuff that doesn't do anything, with Dreamland being like one of the very few exceptions. And because like the platforms don't move and the stage is so huge, so it allows different play. You know, the reason around, like, let's say in Brawl, when Meta Knight got banned, he got banned because he was too good. You know, Meta Knight was able to go like 0 to death combos from the ledge pretty much every time. You know, because he had 4 jumps and an up B and a side B and a down B that were all recovery. Everything Meta Knight did was just stupidly overpowered. And then his up B can tip? Are you fucking kidding? Seriously? So that's why Meta Knight got banned, because he was too good. Hero, on the other hand, will, and I feel that he really should get the ban, is for the reasons I stated before. When a character will not react the same when something happens to you every time, you know, when 2 out of 10 times getting smashed at 65% means you're dead, well, that means you're going to have to completely change the way that you play against the character at all times because of random chance. I get what the character's about. I get the idea that he's supposed to be built around being an RPG character and that random things can happen. But that's not what fighting games are about. Fighting games are not about randomness. They're about knowing the characters, knowing the matchups, knowing what they can do, and then being able to play offensively, defensively, aggressive, playing turtle style, whatever, against specific characters. You have to know what they can do, and being random completely takes that out of the picture. So, one other thing. Yes, Smash is a fighting game. Fight me on that. Anyway, I know Sakurai doesn't agree with me, but you know, whatever. I was so excited to see this, and I'm really hoping it's a thing. You remember the Dreamcast Brawler Power Stone? Its creator would love to bring it back.
So would everyone else.
It's safe to say that Capcom has a few fighting games in its roster, but who's still talking about the quirky 1990 Brawler or 1999 Brawler Power Stone 20 years later on? Creator Takeshi Tezuka, as it happens. The producer joined designer Hideki Itsuno in chatting at The Guardian about how Power Stone shifted from a Street Fighter style punch-up to its own beast. One that Tezuka feels is overdue for a 21st century comeback. People tweet requests for me to make another Power Stone, which I'd love to do if I got the chance, Tezuka told The Guardian. It would be a particularly great fit for the Nintendo Switch. Despite not being a breakout hit like its Capcom contemporaries, it sounds like Power Stone was ahead of its time. It understood the value of a colorful cast of bespoke characters and a multiplayer brawl long before Overwatch or Team Fortress, and dropped them into a Smash Bros. Style 3D arena full of weapons and power-ups. We aren't just aping current trends or reiterating what had come before, and that has contributed to its lasting appeal. On a console as experimental as the Dreamcast, Power Stone was right at home. Could it find new life on equally weird
I'm
Nintendo
pretty sure
Switch?
that. I'm pretty sure it had an anime as well.
I'm pretty
sure.
I don't know about that. But, oh my god. My brother, myself, and my wife, when we had the Dreamcast, we played the fuck out of Power Stone. It was so much fun, and I don't want to say it was easy to play. I mean, there were intricacies to it that were like, hey, if you know how to do these particular things, you'll be a little bit better. But like, Joe Blow off the street can be like, hey, how do you play this game? Here's what these buttons do. Go do it. Okay. Oh, I can pick up this random chair and throw it at somebody? Oh, if I do something to this wall...
Isn't that WCW versus NWO?
Oh. Right? I can go Super Saiyan? Sweet! What do these little gems do? We'll pick them all up and find out. Yo! Super Saiyan, I'm shooting missiles and I'm a mech! Holy shit, this game's fucking awesome! So I've said enough about Power Stone. We need it.
Indeed.
Give us a Power Stone 1 and Power Stone 2 HD on the Switch. I'll buy it.
And then come out with Power Stone 3. Actually, you know what? Even better. Come out with the Power Stone Collection with Power Stone 3 being the headliner for that shit. Make it unlockables for Power Stone 1 and 2 from playing Power Stone 3. There you go.
What that guy over there say? You see him over there? You see him, Capcom? You see this guy over here? Yeah, listen to that guy. That's what we need. We need Power Stone again because the game was godlike.
Here I am.
So going from one great creator and talking about another, now I have to be negative Nancy. Nintendo appears to be more firmly putting its foot down on one particular avenue of piracy: game music uploads on YouTube. Video game music has long sat in the sort of moral gray area. It's illegal to upload pieces of game soundtrack to the internet, even if you aren't monetizing it. But for many years, a lot of gamer companies have been appeared happy to look the other way. This has led to popular accounts with huge followings and hundreds of thousands, racking up tens of millions of views monthly. Even if the curators of these channels aren't profiting off this activity, it's still piracy, however. Yesterday, which was the 14th of August, this was one of my last week articles, Nintendo set out a firm message. It isn't going to look the other way any longer. It issued hundreds of copyright strikes against one 342,000 subscriber channel, Gilver Sunner, while the other channel, Brawl Streams 3, was deleted from YouTube in its entirety. Game over, Gilver Sunner's operator tweeted, posting a screenshot of a string of copyright claims hit on their inbox simultaneously. Both channels have dueled with copyright claims before, but this marks the most significant purge to date. Accounts from fans online seem to suggest that Nintendo's copyright claim spree began with the company seeking to keep its soundtrack of the newly released Fire Emblem Three Houses off of YouTube, but then quickly expanded to be a general removal of Nintendo music uploads from the platform. The removal is still ongoing, with Gilver Sunner's owner noting that videos are still being removed over 12 hours later. They started manually with most viewed content on the channel and are now going through the playlists one by one, I guess. Looking at the time of the claim, it seems that they're coming from Japan HQ. Brawl Stream's channel specializes in uploading extended versions of game music for fans to play in the background while working or the like, taking a 3-minute Zelda track and looping it to be 30 minutes long and so on. Fans of non-Nintendo games are in mourning, as the channel was also home to extended tracks from other publishers like Capcom, Sega, and Square Enix. However angry fans might get, Nintendo is well within their rights to do this, especially given that many of the newer soundtracks for games like Fire Emblem are sold separately on CD, though admittedly Western fans are forced to import from Japan at a significant cost. Older game music isn't so readily available, however. If you want to listen to music of, say, A Link to the Past, unauthorized game rips, or booting the original games are your only options. Nintendo has drawn its line in the sand as far as game music uploads are concerned, and that's fine. Hopefully now it follows the example set by the likes of Square Enix, Capcom, and CD Projekt and begin to make the soundtracks that have been struck on YouTube more readily and legally available in the West via services like Spotify. Or even take a look at Sega, which is taking to occasionally uploading its music to its official channels as a promotional tool. This company has dabbled with it in the past. The Super Mario Odyssey soundtrack is available on iTunes. The fan is missing these YouTube channels, but hopefully a more consistent offering is to come.
Alright, speaking as someone who did YouTube a lot and still uploads to YouTube regularly, let me just go over what's probably happening here. Yes, you're getting copyright claims, but they're probably not deleting your videos. Nintendo's probably monetizing it for themselves, meaning you're actually upset that I'm not getting money from somebody else's work. That is basically what you were doing. I'm sorry, but it's true. Like, you know, when they put a copyright claim on mine, as long as they're not like forcing, more or less, most times what they do to me is they say you cannot monetize your video, and I'm fine with that because I don't monetize my videos because I used to be a partnered person who used to monetize videos. And then I said, you know what? Why am I making people watch ads? I'm just a small person. I'm not that big. I'm more interested in people coming here to watch my content. So when they go and say, well, you can't monetize that anymore, I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that as long as you're not, you know, shoving your monetization onto it. Because if it's something that I'm Let's Playing, you don't own my voice. So can I copyright claim against you then? Because, you know, claim on your claim because you're trying to claim my voice too? Because that's mine. You know what I mean? So when they just say you can't monetize, I'm fine with that. It's when they actually go to say we're going to monetize on your video that I have a problem with it. So if that's the case, that you're actually upset that you can't get any more money from somebody else's work, then that's your own fault. But if they're going and pushing monetization claims on stuff that at least you went through the trouble of uploading, then yeah, I can understand being upset about that a little bit. Yes.
Yeah. The unfortunate part of this is it doesn't look like that's what Nintendo's doing. It looks like it's straight out just blocking these videos. Where it's like if you like zoom in on like the YouTube copyright claims, it just straight up says that your video's been blocked. Oh. So it's like, yeah. So it's like Nintendo is just straight up making it so that like, you know, you can't even like, they're not being monetized. They're just straight out being blocked.
Looks like it's mostly popular games: Super Smash Bros, like Super Mario Bros, Super Mario Sunshine, Kirby Superstar, Yoshi's on Fire Emblem, Super Smash Bros 3DS. You know, most of it is popular games as well. So again, like,
yeah, but I really want to be upset about this. I really do, but I can't. Yeah. Because it's Nintendo's right to do this, you know, and basically, like the article said, you know, I'm gonna put this out there, and I'm gonna just move on to my next article. Nintendo, here's the thing, all right. I love you as a company. I have been a Nintendo fanboy since I was old enough to pick up my first Nintendo controller. 4 years old, I remember playing my first Nintendo game. All right, I was playing Super Mario Brothers with. Actually, my first Nintendo game was The Legend of Zelda, but I digress. I have been a Nintendo fanboy my entire life. Have I owned other systems? Yes. But have I wanted your consoles more than any of the others? Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yep.
You know?
You know how bad I want a Switch right now?
Yeah. When I got my tax return this year, the very first thing I did was go out and I bought a Switch and I bought a whole bunch of games. You are really good at one thing, and you are really good at making amazing music to go along with your amazing games. Okay, and I understand that being able to go through these processes and get rid of all of these soundtracks on YouTube is your right, absolutely. But you do need to make this stuff available to us somehow, you know. And if I want to listen to the Ocarina of Time soundtrack, it absolutely needs to be available to me in some way that I have access to. So,
but see, we're also in the time now where you should be paying for that.
Yeah, absolutely, and I agree. I agree that if you put up, like, let's say the Ocarina of Time soundtrack for like $9, absolutely. I just want to be able to access it whenever I want to access it, which is what these YouTube channels were really about. They were never about making money. They were never about taking away from your games. You know what? a lot of times where if I would be like sitting and listening to some random video game, because every once in a while I'll turn on like a video game audio stream on my phone on my way to work, and a game will come up and I'm like, man, I forgot about that game. I really like this. Maybe I'll go, find a copy of it somewhere. I don't think that these channels are really hurting you guys. It was free advertisement.
Yeah, and again, like I said, if they're upset about monetization, then I don't really have much. I don't feel bad for you, but if they're literally uploading it just so people can listen, and they were like you said, he's being blocked outright just because he's letting people listen to it for free, then that's to me doesn't really make sense at all.
Yeah, and like listening to these musics makes me want to go back and play these games again. Makes me want to buy these games again. You know how many times that I bought Ocarina of Time? Like, come on. Enough times that I played it on 3 different consoles. So it's like, I understand that this is your right, and I do not begrudge you on this, but make sure that you make it so that we can enjoy these things in some fashion. That's all I got to say about that. So last little article here, and I'm actually really excited over this.
A second ago, sorry.
A Switch gamepad straight out of 1992 has been spotted on the FCC's wireless hardware filing site. Resetera user Link83 quietly posted a link to a familiar-looking FCC filing. An FCC filing is an online signature of any wireless product registered with the United States Federal Communications Commission. The filing shows an outline of the back of an SNES pad. The telltale HAC 042 imprint donates that it's a piece of Switch hardware with a few changes. It's flaunting Bluetooth wireless connectivity for one. No more kneeling right next to the telly. Link83 also speculates that it's some anomalous designs along the top edge. New shoulder buttons or a Switch connection rail will let you decide. Could this also herald the arrival of SNES games on Nintendo Online? Subscribers already get free NES games every month through the service, so there's an equally retro Switch pad to play them on. The Switch service's first year will soon wrap up, with some Super Nintendo classics convince you to sign up for another 12 months.
Yeah. I don't even have the fucking thing, and I'd sign up for it. Fuck.
100%. If you said, "Oh, by the way, we're putting out a Super Nintendo controller, and along with that, here's a new library of Nintendo Online games that are SNES games," you are damn straight I'd buy another 12 months. Are you kidding me? Abso-goddamn-lutely. And like just and top it all off, there's probably not going to be any Joy-Con drift on it.
If anything, they might throw an analog stick or two on there for us, which will again make us want to go masturbate in the corner. So.
Oh, absolutely. And just release this alongside Super Nintendo games on Switch.
Release the hounds
and make money. Just print money with these controllers. That's all you gotta do. Make these controllers, and then you're gonna be able to Scrooge McDuck into your huge vault of money, because guys like me and guys like Stefan are gonna be like, I gotta go get it.
I'll be like, man, next thing I need is a Switch.
It's a Switch. Hey, Nintendo. Hey, it's another week and it's another podcast, and I heard you got door stops. I heard there's Switches. There's a certain guy who needs a Switch.
They're like, no, we wouldn't use a Switch as a doorstop. We're just using an N64. I'm like,
And hey, I heard that you're taking in older models and giving them new models. So some of those older models may just sit around and not do anything.
That's true. you're catching on to something there. I like your thinking.
Right? See? You're going to have a whole bunch of older models. Just saying. So, anyway, that'll do it for my section of the podcast. So I will throw it over to you, Stefan.
All right. Well, this week we have some world recording to go through. We missed it the last week. Alright, so it's a nice little list here. We got some different types of games for a change. A very varied.
No Mappy Land.
No Mappy Land. Alright, our first one is Rescue the Embassy Mission, any percent, in 1 minute 17 seconds by Cananophone. Ring, 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 Cananophone. Next up is Track and Field single player, 7 minutes 9.02 seconds by PGH Guitar Guy.
A lot of getting on your hands and knees.
Next is a game that I was in the middle of starting to learn called Nuts and Milk. And a lot of people are all like, fuck, what the fuck is that? It's actually a fun game when you start playing it, and it's hard. But
yes,
50 stages, completed game A, 15 minutes, 25 seconds, and I know it's been a while since someone's beat that world record. So congratulations, I-48B on that world record. That's pretty awesome. I'm coming for you.
I remember a couple months back, I was just doing like a random NES game, and you're like, hey, you should play Nuts or Nuts and Milk, and I'm like, the fuck is that? And then I started playing, and I'm like, this is Renegade level Fury. God damn it! Because the game's hard.
Oh yeah,
it's really
definitely hard. Up next we have Yukai Club, any percent at 18 minutes 14 seconds by the Motherbrain 86. Next is Bad News Baseball, any percent in 8 minutes 28 seconds by Brother Adams. Next is Labyrinth for the Famicom, any percent, 25 minutes 8 seconds by Stormcrow 56K. Spot the Video Game, any percent in 16.5 seconds by Apollo 22237.
Wait, what? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So Spot the game is it's kind of like Othello, where the idea is that you switch the pieces around. So like doing it in 16 seconds means you just beat the game in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So makes sense.
All right, up next is a kind of cool one. Contra category extension, Fire Only, 14 minutes 18 seconds by Nick B. Go Hard. The next one is 2 world records in one. Of the same game, I should say. Jumbo Ozaki No Hole in 1 professional, both being stroke play. East Course at 8 minutes 53 seconds by Mamoru 339. The second world record is West Course, 9 minutes 16 seconds by the same person, Mamoru 339. Next up is Caesar's Palace, best ending in 40.94 seconds by Sin. Next we have Marble Madness, any percent the long way. What are you giggling at?
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of like that world record for Caesar's Palace. 40 seconds. He just went in, swiped all the checks off of the roulette table, and just ran. That's all
he did. Yeah, he just Ocean's 11 did.
Yep. Sorry, good.
Marble Madness, any percent the long way. 2 minutes 49.455 seconds by Yells Rake. Tubin, any percent, 9 minutes 39 seconds by Zorilla 33. Next, we have 2 world records for Battle Chess. The first one is 2D in 46.783 seconds by She's Chardcore. The second being 3D in 3 minutes 23.75 seconds by She's Chardcore. Next up, we have The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, any percent NTSC-J at 10 minutes 58 seconds by Petriform. Next is Bases Loaded 2 second season, win a game in 14 minutes 10 seconds by Raydude. And our last game is Orb 3D, any percent, in 42 minutes 29 seconds by Ness Cardinality.
Very nice, very nice. Congratulations to all of the new world record holders.
Indeed. All right.
Is it time, though? Is it time? I think it's time. I think it's time for my favorite portion of the podcast, your favorite portion of the podcast. It's everybody's favorite portion of the podcast. It's the Steam Queue. Yeah!
Oh, baby.
And I feel we got a good one coming on this week. I don't know. I just feel it.
All right. Well, let's have a look.
Let's do this.
It's been a while since I don't think I played any games this week. Undermine. So far, I kind of like the graphics. Very Spelunky-like, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, right?
Oh. Is this Binding of Isaac? Oh, he cooked the meat and got... Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh. This looks pretty cool.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, now you're on fire, dude. Oh, and you lose everything. Oh, but your bird took a bag of money for you. What a fucking nice bird you got. That sounds right. Slime stealing your money, too? Okay. Yeah, I can see this game being awesome and aggravating. Can't wait to play it.
Right.
Whoa!
Yeah, right.
Did you see that? He fucking boomeranged this fucking pickaxe? Oh, shit.
Shit.
Was that Resner?
Resner.
Look at it.
Well,
They're just not on platforms.
Yeah,
they're flying now.
Four dragons on the platform.
And you gotta fight a giant ghastly.
Yeah.
Okay, this game looks fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, it does.
God damn. Like, what is that? Can you get a slime pit too? Oh, this is so interesting!
Hell,
dude,
yes.
This looks so good. The jumping looks a little derpy, but other than that, it looks like it's a fun as fuck game. Oh, that's nice. Oh yes, I'm adding to my wish list. Oh, a lot of stuff coming out. Oh, look at the glow. Oh, I want to.
Oh my god.
This came out like 5 days ago. Yeah, worth it. How much is this? $15.74. 10% off right now. $15.74 Canadian. So you're looking at like $12.99, $11.99 for you guys.
That's not too bad. Yeah,
that's not bad at all.
Wow,
man.
that's actually very well priced.
And this is a brand new game. It looks good and it's priced well. Good job. Up next we have Flowscape. Hold on now. Flowscape can create your own nature scene simply by painting. Just 20 landscape, 300 miles. Create your own little paradise by painting trees. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Adding sound effects and adjusting your camera for that perfect photo.
What do you do?
Looks like you literally just make landscapes.
Just make a landscape and that's it. All right.
I know some people might not find that interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
It's interesting. I don't think that's anything that I would particularly do myself.
I probably would. I'm a fucking nerd, dude.
It definitely looks nice.
To me, this looks like awesomeness.
This is like a Windows background creator.
Pretty much, but I mean, again, it's still fine. Whoa! That's a lot of rabbits, guys. Jesus Christ, superstar. That's too many deer.
Rabbits.
What are you gonna? Well, that one was jumbo. Come on now.
It looks like my backyard. With like 18 deer just standing around minding their own fucking business and doing whatever the hell they want. It's like my backyard. There's like 1 billion deer in my development, and they just do not give a shit.
Okay, that's cool. You can make castles and stuff. Okay. Oh, and a drag. Okay, Scott, this is fucking cool, man. So as I was saying, Flowscape actually looks like something I would play. I like the fact that I could do castles and a dragon and all this other crazy shit. Yeah, that's pretty awesome looking. I really like that.
That was pretty cool.
Alright, so let's go to our next one in queue, and let's hope that the video doesn't fucking shit the bed again. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I've wanted this as well. We've already talked about this in the...
yes, we did.
In the podcast before, so yeah. Apparently, these guys... Activision are going to be trying to do as many of their games as possible, so we're expecting the Tony Hawk soon. But yeah, I actually enjoyed Spyro, the little bit that I've played of it, so I'd give the trilogy a go.
Yep.
Anodyne 2, Return to Dust. This just came out, indie RPG exploration platformer. Okay, this is...
Oh, so small.
Oh, whoa, these are old school looking graphics too. The PS1 style, but like fast and more distance. Whoa, what?
Definitely got some PS1 graphics going on here. He turned... What the fuck?
Right? He just turned into a god... What is this? What is this? No! Why would you do that to me? Yeah, well give me the fucking 8-bit shit. I want to know what's going on here, man. And then you go back to PlayStation. I don't know. Whoa, someone's colon.
How do you go from something that's like so graphically like meh as like these PS1 graphics
Honestly,
And then go over to
I find it a little bit charming for the PS1 now, because like I said, at least it has the distance that the PS1 didn't. And I'm really excited about what's this 8-bit fucking aspect that they have to it. It looks like it's a puzzler part of it.
That's like Zelda-esque stuff to it. Like
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, I must say. This is kind of cool. I would definitely, yeah, I'm adding this to my wish list for sure. I would definitely play that. And apparently the entire series is on Steam, so, I mean, obviously there's the first one. They've done well enough to doing the second, so.
Yeah.
Pumpkin Days. Traditional farming RPG, living one of two times while farming, fishing, mining, and much more. Where your quiet life may come to an end if the toxic giant's core is allowed to build its factory. Everyone just jumped on the Stardew Valley train. That's...
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying that it doesn't have its own stuff, it doesn't have its own style and everything, but again, My Time at Porsche had done a similar thing as well. You know, it's just a lot of people seem to be doing this farming, Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley simulator type thing, so I'm kind of over it.
Yep.
Well, of other people doing it. I'm not over
Yes.
Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon, by the way.
Hey, football.
I would probably play this, but the soccer game that I enjoyed the most growing up was for Sega Genesis, so...
Then the FIFA games.
Yeah, so I've never played any of the FIFA games. Ah, what the fuck? What? Did he just do with his leg? There's no way his leg could go like that.
Whoa, wow, that's Lionel Messi, my dude. He can do fucking anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's that guy.
That's Messi, man.
Yeah, he's messy, man. Look at him. He needs a shower and a haircut. Something.
Lionel is his first name, I think.
Oh! Windows activate. Get.
Messi.
I was wondering
Yeah,
when this
Lionel.
was gonna happen. Get the fuck out, man. Stupid Windows activating stuff in my face. Get out of here. Alright. Not something I would play, but nothing that I would say no to. Ooh, Monkey King Hero
Put
is
Messi on the
back?
front cover so people...
What is this?
Is this like a game about... Is this a game on Monkey King?
Well, maybe we'll find out.
Oh, I hope so. Come on, show us game. I want to see. I want to see Sun Wukong. Oh, I don't think it is. Just show me this. Show me Sun Wukong.
Monkey King Hero is
That's all I
back.
want.
Oh, what?
There it is. Sun Wukong. I don't think it's the one I'm thinking of, though.
What?
It's
Like, it doesn't look bad, but it's not what I was expecting either. I know exactly what you're thinking of.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely Sun Wukong.
Jesus. Alright. Rockman, please.
I'm sorry, Stefan. I really like this.
Again, it's one of those things where I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to ignore it, but I'm not going to add to my wish list. I'm kind of like indifferent about it.
I really like this sort of stuff, like the Monkey King Sun Wukong adventures, and like the live action one. I really like that. Okay, what is this?
I'm sorry. Visual novel. I apologize, but ignore.
Oh yeah, no.
Vicious Circle, FPS multiplayer. Rooster Teeth game, Circus, but not into FPS games. Raiders of the Lost Island. What the f...
Okay.
The island's slowly sinking, so you have to like get treasures and like build your boat before it sinks.
What is it like a like a live-action board game.
Kinda, yeah. That's what it seems like. Yeah. Like obviously there's traps and other things that can happen, or you can fight each other. Yeah, it looks like so.
I thought this was going to be. Excuse me, guys.
Again, I'm not going to ignore it, but I'm not going to add it to my wish list.
By the title, I thought it was going to be like an Indiana Jones sort of thing, but I don't think it is.
What is this? Gravity?
It's just some sort of like... God, I've seen so many games like this recently.
Yeah. I guess people are getting more into like...
The asteroids kind of games.
Yeah, but with more exploration and stuff
yeah.
to it as well, right? So
definitely seen a lot.
Yeah, not my type of thing.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Okay.
Never give up.
So is this kind of like a Super Meat Boy?
Yeah, and they're already coming out with a Super Meat Boy too, so it's like, yeah, and then there's like Bloody Trapland, and there's a lot of games like this.
This is Super Meat Boy with a new skin.
So, unfortunately, that is the end of our Discovery Queue for this week. That's alright, we're coming up to our indie and retro news. Provided by IndieRetroNews.com. Alright, so we got the kind of stuff that Scott absolutely enjoys. We're starting off with Inviyya, an in-development Amiga shoot-'em-up, and we can't wait.
Kind of has that ship from looks like from the one from Zero Wing.
Oh no, wait! I haven't gotten to that. Oh, I left that thing open. My bad.
Oh.
Anyways, okay, we're starting out with Kung Fu Master. Jesus Christ. Kung Fu Master, upcoming Amiga conversion of a classic arcade game. Alright, so they're already hinting to another game that we're going to be looking at. Diablo wasn't the only game that may come to the Amiga in a fully playable state. Thanks to a heads up by Per Ola, he let us know that Kung Fu Master is being ported to the Amiga by Seko, a game which appeared in the 1980s in the arcades and was later released on many different systems, including the Atari 2600 and 7800, the Amstrad CPC, Apple II, Commodore 64, NES and Famicom, MSX, and even the ZX Spectrum. So let's see what the test demo looks like.
Yes, for those of you that don't know what this is, Kung Fu Master was the arcade version from IREM
Of Kung Fu.
Of Kung Fu, which was like one of the original black box NES games. So this was the arcade version of it, which came first.
Yeah. This actually doesn't look terrible. Oh shit.
Looks pretty much...
Oh, watch out.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much just like the arcade version.
They really want to hug you. Hug you there. Oh, he didn't take any damage from that knife. Well, neither he didn't get that grazed his...
cheaty face.
that grazed his ankle. According to Al Adden of Amiga France, Kung Fu Master is being written in Blitz Basic. It's a game that was originally released in '84 by IREM Arcade and has been covered on many 8-bit systems. Furthermore, not only is it considered by many as the first real beat-em-up of all-time history, this Amiga version does not only use the assets of the arcade version, but it will be an ongoing project viewable on the EAB forums. So that's kind of cool. It looks like it runs well, and I guess, I don't know if the knife thing was just, it's not programmed in yet or something, but for a test demo, it looked pretty good. It ran fairly fast. Scott?
I mean, looked pretty close to the arcade version, so...
Yeah. Alright, next up. Here we go. Diablo. Could this hellish classic be coming to the Amiga and as an unofficial port?
I have to see it in action.
Yeah, I just skipped it all. That's good stuff right there. Alright.
Got some loading times, jeez. This is like the PlayStation.
Well, I mean, hey, it's the Amiga. So.
Yeah. Well, the PlayStation version had loading exactly the same. It was like hey, like you got spoiled by the PlayStation version, and then you go to play the PC version. You're like, oh man, why does everybody walk so slow?
Jesus, it actually looks like it runs pretty good.
It doesn't look like it's terrible.
Yeah, it looks like it runs as fast as it do on PC.
It looks like its frame rate is slightly less than the PC version. But I want to see combat. That's what I want to see. I want to see how fast combat looks, because that's important. Because
well, let's give it a hit. Here we go.
The speed of Diablo combat is essential. Okay. Go to your firebolt spell. Jeez. Why would you go to staff recharge? I don't care to see staff recharge. Alright.
It's not too bad.
You're on staff recharge. Stop it. Use firebolt.
No, I don't want to.
Whatever. Look, I want to see what the spells look like. It's like, so far graphically, it doesn't look bad.
No, man, not at all. Oh. Well,
wow.
Something just... Oh, there you go.
There you go. It actually doesn't look bad.
No. I mean, obviously it's going to have the longer load times because it's on an Amiga, but I mean, otherwise it looks like it runs pretty fucking quick. Damn, man. That's going to be pretty awesome for the, I guess, Amiga community, because they're just going to have a Diablo to play now.
Alright, well that's... I am fairly impressed.
Alright, so according to Solo, who sent the email, he told us at the Indie Retro News, there's been progress to try to port Diablo for Amiga systems, both Classic 68K and Warp OS, and NG Amiga OS 4, Morph OS, AR OS. Furthermore, he also told us in regards to the actual development, it's based on Devolution X open source engine as well as working dungeons in this current build. And that's all they know so far. Ooh.
I would love to see how the Amiga...
Oh wow, he's just spamming it.
I would love to see how the Amiga can handle levels like Diablo's level, where there's like fucking 6,000 dudes on the screen at one time.
Yeah.
Like, you and I have experienced that. We've played enough Diablo together.
Yeah.
We know exactly what happens down there. So it's like, when there's like 30 enemies on the screen and they're all shooting fireballs, crap like that, that's how I want to see how it can handle that. But otherwise, like, just what they're showing us here, it looks really impressive.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. Alright, so next up we have Here Be Dragons, a satirical turn-based strategy game available through early access. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright. We got, let's Red Zero Games. Alright, this is interesting. Let's see.
See what you got for us, Red Zero Games.
Okay.
October 12th, 1492.
Oh, is this like a Don't Starve Together kind of thing? Oh,
this is the This is... Whoa, 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 whoa. This is Columbus going back to Spain.
Do you like the rewind, guys?
Yeah, right.
Holy shit! Oh god, you're bombing those mermen.
This is what the fuck is going on?
Holy shit!
Bombing merfolk in the Pacific.
So, whoa!
What's going on here?
Okay, so this is not what I was expecting. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is all this with the numbers and such? Oh, this looks pretty... Oh, I can see boobs! I'm sorry! They're game boobs. Get over it.
Was that an RPG?
That's what it kind of looks like.
Was that an RPG?
Steam, iOS, and Android. Alright, so... The latest game on Steam, which as of the moment is still in early access, is a satirical turn-based strategy game featuring unique living map graphics where you lead a group of crazed captains and eradicate legendary monsters in order to allow Christopher Columbus the discovery of the New World. If you're looking for a humorous game whereby it's both serious but still tongue-in-cheek, then Here Be Dragons might just be the game for you. It features an original dice activation system to attack enemies, heal your crew, and fleet upgrades. Collectible ink and usable errata to turn the tide of a battle, an ancient living map full of dangerous creatures such as leviathans and krakens, and finally, all of this with inclusive satire, oddballs, and weirdos, traversing your voyage set by the world of the strange and unknown in Here Be Dragons. I thought that looked pretty good.
It's not out yet.
I would actually give this a go. I think I would enjoy this, and I know someone who's going to probably end up playing this, and I would say that would be Mr. Elizabeth. This seems like something he would actually be good at, and with it being a dice game, I'm surprised you didn't like.
Yeah. I was actually, I was literally just looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Google Play, it's not up yet.
Yeah, it actually has a kind of a more colored feel of Guild of Dungeoneering. Guild of Dungeoneering was very white paper and pencil kind of thing. This seems like it has a little bit more color to it, but still along the same lines and graphic style, which is still kind of nice.
Yeah, I definitely gotta remember that a little later.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll be seeing it again, whether through the queue or another story, or maybe even updates through Indie Retro News themselves. So, early access, out on Steam right now, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so right now you can go and download yourself a copy of Chopper Command for the C64. That's right.
Oh yeah.
They finally released Chopper Command for the C64. It was a port from the Atari 2600, and we were looking at it before, and it looked like it ran exactly as you would expect. Yeah, something I'm going to have to ask Indie Retro News is if the music we use is royalty-free or not, because otherwise I can use it. Because they usually have some pretty cool little intros for their videos and stuff. Yeah, this runs so smoothly, dude. This looks so good. I would almost say it probably might even look better than the Atari 2600 version. I don't think you had that much detail in your helicopter, did you?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Which is kind of cool.
I remember playing this.
Oh yeah. Why'd you run into it? I didn't fucking try it.
I wasn't trying to. God.
Saw someone streaming it and it looks good. Oh wow, people are already streaming this, dude. That's really awesome. Yeah, the communities behind the really old retro computing systems like that are pretty big.
And a lot of these like third-person camel games are like pretty popular.
Oh god, yes. Oh wow, there's the old the old ad that they used to have. If you've got the guts, we've got the game. Activision's Chopper Command, video game cartridge for the Atari 2600 Entertainment System. Oh, sorry, for the Atari 2600 video computer system. It's got high-speed, fast-firing choppers, long-range radar, truck convoys, and plenty of shoot-'em-up, gut-busting, dog-fighting action. Question is, mister, what have you got? Activision, we put you in the game. Oh, that was fun.
They really should hire you, John.
Dude, I'll do it. Alright. This I was very interested in looking at. Malasombra. Eye Candy NES titled announced by 4 MHz. This looks fucking nice. I didn't look to see. There is no video. There's the screenshots. It looks
really nice.
Gorgeous. It looks like it's platformer based. So it's probably going to be awesome. 4 MHz has been one of the favorite Amstrad publishers, releasing fabulous games such as Operation Alexander and even The Lost Treasure of... Oh god. Oh my god. That fucking word right there. Quamtama. Sadly, however, a game we previously thought was coming to the Amstrad isn't, as thanks to a heads up on our Twitter feed, the rather eye-opening Malasombra has been actually announced as coming to the NES. Yes, that's right, one of our most eagerly awaited Amstrad games will now be releasing on the NES, complete with high-quality detail, fabulous sound, and hopefully, as you put it, as an NES masterpiece.
It looks like one.
Yeah.
Like visually, it looks beautiful.
It really does. I love the colors, the backgrounds. Like, you're giving good depth to the game. Even just like the treasure box gives me like a nostalgic feel.
Right? It gives me like that. Man, that looks like an Iron Sword treasure box.
Right? What's in it? I don't know.
Oh, shit in there.
I don't know. As noted by the description, Malasombra is a new video game development by the 4 MHz team for the NES video game console. Set in legends and fairy tales, it presents an epic adventure with an exciting story where nothing is what it seems. Ooh, sounds very Little Nemo. An ambitious project programmed in C and assembler, carefully designed to be published in digital format and cartridge. It is being developed by a team of greats such as Javier Garcia Navarro, Daniel Solomon, Rafa Castillo, and Juan Esteban Olmo. And McLean.
And
McLean. Alright, so yeah, very, very much looking forward to new updates on this. Looking forward to a possible Kickstarter or something. I want to see this in actual cartridge form, please.
They are doing a cartridge form.
Oh, is it on their site?
I actually went to their site and they are going to be doing an NES cartridge for it.
Yay! Oh my god! Oh, look at that! It looks like a real ad for it too, like you'd seen it. Oh.
I know, right?
Oh, guys!
Really good.
Oh my god, man!
Oh, it's actually releasing for the NES.
Yeah.
This period. Okay. So cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so in a beautiful distant realm, the celebration of a royal wedding between Astrid, the princess of the kingdom, and Pero, a young magician's apprentice, is truncated by the eruption of Malasombra, a sorcerer who resents the king for condemning him to exile long ago because of his perfidious advice. Jesus, someone really put they went to a dictionary and a thesaurus and they're like, we're fucking making this fucking... Anyways, Malasombra turned everyone present into a toad except Pero, who managed to repel the spell with his lush magician's apprentice wand. Excuse me, lush? And kidnapped Astrid as revenge for so many years of penance and exile. Pero could not leave things like this, so he set about desperately looking for a way to recover his beloved. Oh, and we're actually doing NTSC and PAL versions. Good job, guys. That's awesome. Yeah, it looks
they do have some gameplay on YouTube. Looks really good.
What?
I mean, you get like screen flicker because they're just showing it directly off like a CRTV. But
okay. I'm gonna wait for an official trailer because
yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so let's move forward. Wonder Girl in Monster Place. An updated Amiga game tease by Moya. Alright, let's just have a look at the video here first.
That title, I'm gonna Monster Girl or Wonder Girl in Monster Place.
Work in progress title.
It has to be, because if that's the actual, it is. It actually does say work in progress title.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Are they gonna?
Oh wow, it's slow though. Damn.
Oh,
we just watched Diablo being played in a much faster rate than this, so you gotta try and speed this up a lot more.
Also, what is her walking pattern?
Yeah, it looks a little strange. no one shuffles like that. Yeah, no, Moya, you're gonna have to.
Just Mortal Kombat
excuse me?
characters. What? Stefan. What?
I don't know why she turned into a large dude while going.
What?
This is very strange. Again, it is a work in progress. Well, at least the title is, anyways. But I think more work needs to be done on the game too. I'm hoping that you're gonna fix some of that because like these animations are strange. Where you turn into this dude going down the ladder is very weird. It seems like it's almost like a piece of code that's been taken from a different game for some reason. Oh god, the transition there is so like instantaneously. Like they should have like almost an animation. Alright, well there's a lot to this, so let's just skip closer to the end here and see if maybe something's been updated. Nope. It's still herky-jerky and slow and weird shuffly legs. They don't move one after the other, they just kind of shuffle forward somehow. It does look like Wonder Boy, but there's a lot of things about it that's strange. Alright, so. It's an action platformer developed using Backbone and stars a character resembling Jill of the Jungle, which pits you against multiple enemies, including sword-wielding skeleton foes. According to Moya, she wanted her character to be someone who she could cosplay to help promote the game, hence being blonde and green and resemblance above. When it comes to the actual game, however, although it was developed using Backbone, which suffers really badly in performance, currently there's a lack of music and sound. We can tell Moya and Friend have put a lot of effort into the early tease. That is true. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, the enemies look good, and like the backgrounds and the levels look good. It's just like it needs some refining, which is, I guess, what they're saying as well. So maybe they need to switch their engines over. That's what I would suggest more than anything else. Apparently Scott lost me in the call.
There we go.
Hear me now?
Yep.
What the
Okay, we're good.
Man? I'm telling you, like, oh, there's so many things bad happening and I'm screwed. I'm probably gonna have to do, like, a whole new fucking, like... Could you guys, not hear me? Stefan, you can't hear...
I think I could... Yeah, I think they could still hear you, so...
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, they could hear you.
Okay, you can hear us both.
Which was the important part.
Jesus. Anyways, yeah, I think a lot needs to be done to make this game more refined. So I think they're on a good start, but I think they're going to have to change their engines. Because Backbone, if it suffers in performance, then that's why we're getting that slowness, and maybe they're even limited on being able to make a walk animation because of that. So
right, which is, I think for something like for an adventure sort of game like that, like just your basic character walk animation is kind of important.
it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
So, our next game is the Rescue Expedition, an upcoming Atari 8-bit action platformer accepting pre-orders for the Atari XL XE.
Take a look.
Okay.
Rescue Expedition.
Oh, good. It gives you some tips and stuff at the very start. That's also good. I like that on the old classic arcade games when they used to do that stuff. And that's usually all they needed was one screen to tell you, like, yeah, this, if you do this, you're gonna die.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Oh, he missed me.
Well, haven't you ever played Pitfall before?
You know what? This is actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking this. Oh, what? Can you get up on the lid? No. There you go. Fucking Spider-Man, that shit, man. Oh, you just went through the platform. You didn't even care, did you? Watch out for spikes! Oh, I knew it. You were gonna get it, man. Oh shit, those are some big ass spiders. They weren't there before, were they? Oh,
they were not.
They were much.
Well, that looks like some fucking Star Fox spiders there. Damn. Why are you going
so far, this is actually kind of cool looking. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in the next screen. Let's go. No, who cares about that one? Oh god, so red. Oh god, why is it so like bloody down there? What's going on? It's like fog. Holy fog.
Millions of dead people.
Probably. Apparently that one dude. Oh, he's a skeleton. No wonder. Oh, when you go down it. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So now what? Oh. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so you can climb on that ground, apparently.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, wait, what? Is he gonna try to glitch out of the level? You can't go showing people how to speedrun this already, man. Jesus. Alright, so that was kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Apparently, Gorf and Retronics Publishing, action-packed platformer of the Rescue Expedition, is now ready for pre-orders, priced at $49 US for a collector's boxed edition. Orders can be placed at the email address right here. This one. I'm sorry. Or orders at retronics.eu. Till the stock is exhausted, as there is a limited run of 100 copies.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So, good luck getting a copy, guys. Yes, indeed, if you're looking for a decent-looking platformer in your Atari 8-bit, then you'll be pleased to know the Rescue Expedition doesn't just feature 48 challenging levels, there's deadly traps and dangerous enemies, as you must go on a rescue mission as Stanley to rescue Dr. Livingstone, lost in the African jungle.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, if you're interested in that sort of stuff, I'd jump on it quick for only 100 copies.
For Mr. SDK, Quasarius Rush, a new Amiga shoot-'em-up announced with a work-in-progress tease.
Okay.
Oh, it moves fast, and it looks like Star Force. Oh, but I like the different types of enemies they got. Oh, this is really nice so far. It's fast.
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit, just using these all like, I'm just gonna use my shield, I don't even care. Oh.
It's Xevious sort of stuff there.
Oh shit.
Don't get hit by the Xevious platforms.
Apparently, yeah, you don't want to get those things that look indestructible. Oh god, popcorn! Oh, it's so buttery. That's that fucking cinema-style butter that they're putting on there.
Orville Redenbacher,
right.
main boss confirmed.
And then you're fighting a vagina with eyes. That's weird. Whoa, shit! Did you see that thing? That thing shot crazy. You said, pew. Oh! It stops when it's about to pew. Okay. Oh, got him. Got him.
If I had a dime for every time that I thought it stops when it's gonna peer, boy, I'd have myself a couple dollars.
Probably. Maybe? I don't know about your sexual escapades, sir. Inviyya and Geometrical Blast are just two of the shoot-'em-ups that we previously announced is coming to the Amiga near you at some point in the near future. But now, after heads up by Perola, another Amiga game has appeared and is a work in progress, and that's Rafael Lima's Quasarius Rush, a top-scrolling shoot-'em-up that has been shown off in this latest footage, giving us an early glimpse at the first level. According to the creator, he is trying to get a vibe of some of his old favorite 8-bit games, while taking inspirations from Star Force and compile games with a more complex score system. Furthermore, although the teaser is just a level 1 work in progress and doesn't have music or sound effects, it's only 40% done, he's hoping to release the game as a digital commercial game with support for basic OCS, ECS 1 megabit Amigas running at 50 FPS with no slowdowns.
Pretty good.
Jeez, and there's a link there for Mr. Scott if he wants to go and check that out. But honestly, that looked like it ran fast. It reminded me of Star Force, but was different enough to not be Star Force, which is good. Because that means you have your own little system of how you want things to go, so that's pretty cool. I like it.
Yep. And cool looking shield system too.
Yeah.
Mars,
a new C64 game from Sputnik World. A mission to Mars. Alright, so looks like you actually control... Oh, it's such a small picture. C64 owners, you might have felt a little bit left out today with all the Amiga and C16 plus 4 news going on, but worry not. As thanks to a heads up from Cytronic Software, Jesus, those guys are just pooping out games. They have announced a brand new game coming to the C64 called Mars. It's time for the C64 to shine, as in this upcoming game from Sputnik World, set 50 years after man first set foot on the moon, you must take a bold new leap to visit the big red planet, the planet Mars. According to the game description, you are the mission commander and you have 8 of the best international space engineers in your crew. It's up to you to keep the health of your crew as stable as possible during the mission to the mighty red planet. You must issue commands to your crew and crew members available for different tasks while keeping an eye on your energy levels and the status of your crew to reach Mars. Beware, it won't be easy, however, as there will be problems, and you'll have to face and solve these as the mission progresses. Will you be successful, or will you die a horrible death in the void of space? Oh, I can see me playing this. This sounds just like playing Oregon Trail or Oregon Trail. Either of those are good. Oh, they have all kinds of digital download, a budget disc edition, premium disc edition, and a collector's edition. Glossy box with full color artwork on all sides. The box contains the game disc, instruction manual, artwork poster, badge, keyring, and more bonus goodies. That sounds fucking awesome.
It does. I got a badge.
I need a C64 now as well. Ah, I need everything. Oh man. Well, anyways. ALPHARAY, a fabulous shoot 'em up for the Commodore C16 and 64K, and the Plus 4. So this is what they were probably talking about earlier.
You're playing with my heart.
I know. We just keep like talking to SDK about shoot 'em ups, and he's all like, "My God, my wiener hurts." Stop.
Ooh.
Very close up, it seems.
Oh, shoot some people! Thank you.
Oh. Well, okay. Oh, you got reflective shots and stuff too. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it looks like it's not super fast, but for the gameplay that you're getting, it looks like it's fast enough. Like, it doesn't look like, oh man, I wish this was faster. It looks like, okay, I can deal with this. Like, you're meant to be going this speed the entire time. So this is kind of nice. Actually, I like this. Oh shit. That's a stressful level.
Never mind. Looks like it can go faster.
Oh, it can, yeah. We'll force you. Yeah, this is pretty nice.
Shoot him, sound like laser beam. Dog heads floating in space. More like gerbils or something, I don't know. Oh, I thought it was gonna get boss there.
Yeah, so, oh, here we go.
Shoot the core.
Yeah, it's more than just the core. So that looks pretty damn good. Not gonna lie, that looks really nice. So it features high quality graphics, smooth frame rates, and nostalgic scrolling action trip to that of R-Type. Again, I guess for this system it was fast, but again, like I said, like it didn't force you to go too fast. Like you didn't feel like you had to zip everywhere around the screen all the time. Like, but the gameplay was fast enough that like you didn't feel like you were slow. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, ALPHARAY was created by Stefan Mader with additional coding by D. Graphics by K. Robert, additional graphics by M. Rayner, and music by D. and Ronnie. It's a game that if you're looking for a fabulous game to show off to your friends in the Commodore C16 plus 64K or the plus 4, then ALPHARAY is the game to be played. What a great achievement by Stefan Mader and team. My hat's off to you guys for a stokingly good game. Stonkingly. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I like this little cover at like the start of the game right here. It looks so nice.
Right? Ooh. Yes, it does.
You sound so low, Scott. That's that relaxed Scott we got there.
Yeah, because, you know, I'm just... Oh, no, here, yeah.
Now, we're back to this game that I was trying to show earlier. Inviyya, an in-development Amiga shoot-'em-up. All about the shoot-'em-ups today. Apparently, it's Scott's day of, like, shoot-'em-ups.
This is the one that looks at this. I said that has the ship that looks like the one from Zero Wing, the Zig.
This is a bit. Okay.
Move, Zig. You know what you're doing. Ah, that's really good.
I'm loving this. This is nice. Yeah, see, I love that we get the... Whoa! Okay, that's a cool little power-up. That's a little different.
Oh, yeah, right?
Where's that one? Oh, you got it. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, it has a bit of a weird hitbox. It looks like. Oh, that's a different power. What is it? Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, don't tease me. You know what? Oh, okay, dude, stop playing with that fireball. That's tripping me out too. Oh, those things just take multiple hits. All right. It looks like the shots. Oh no, I was gonna say they travel through, but maybe not. Jesus, that was a tight squeeze. It's hard to tell where the hitboxes of the landscape are, because it looks like you can't really touch it.
Yeah.
You kinda can in some areas. I'm confused. Oh, just squeeze through there. Oh my god. That is a tight ass gap. That's what she said.
Beat to it. That looks really good. I very much like that.
Alright, so TigerSkunk, Triace, and Premium's upcoming Amiga shoot-'em-up, Inviyya, is a game of which we have featured many times since its first announcement in October 2016, so this has been in work in progress for a while. Looks to be an incredible game with not just amazing scrolling graphics, but super action, great sound effects, and a real hark back to the days of R-Type and Project X. Although we haven't had a full level try of this upcoming game, just lots of project teasers and level updates, rest assured when this game does come to the Amiga 500, it will have parallax scrolling, lots of objects on screen, sound effects and music by Demo Scener Triace, logo by Demo Scener Premium, and finally almost all the game will be running 50 FPS with just the slightest of hiccups. Oh boy.
Definitely have to come back to that because it's definitely interesting.
Alright, so as most of you are aware, there are different ways to create Amiga games, either through Amos, Blitz Basic, Red Pill, or through the rather lackluster Backbone. One such engine is making its presence known, and that's Iraq's upcoming Scorpion engine. A nifty piece of software that at some point will allow other users to create games as 50 Hz on A500, or as in the case of the latest Tales of Gorluth conversion, and other footage shown through this year so far, the possibility of creating higher end games with smooth scrolling even on lower end machines. As noted by Iraq, the project compiler runs on Windows and uses modern tools, tiled for level editing, PNGs for graphics, for some things, classic Amiga formats, Mod 8S VX, Anim 5S for others. PNGs are converted through a user-defined palette into Bob's and Rob bit planes, using the alpha channel to generate a mask. Furthermore, going into extra detail from Eric, this software uses a simple-to-understand bytecode virtual machine, a small part of the functionality of Ink. Manage things such as dialogue, branching logic, and a game sequence. Or as one person puts it, Windows-based game maker with modern asset formats running on low-end Amigas. For those of you who feel this is still very confusing, SAC has condensed it down to make it easier to understand. He has said it's a light-action RPG engine which supports modern Windows dev tools like Tiled and Ink. Currently, the engine can do 8-way scrolling in 50 FPS and has a ton of features, including NPCs, dialogue, quest system, events, teleports, and many other stuff, able to run without issues on a 500. Practically, it's comparable to Backbone, but it offers far superior abilities and performance, although it does not come in a self-contained all-in-one package environment, so you are required to use a number of third-party Windows tools, albeit free ones, to work it out. As it currently stands, it's also not aimed to be a general-use game maker, but more genre-specific. The engine was made primarily to accommodate pixel glass projects, but in this public form, it's aimed at anyone who wants to build a similar game for Amiga without having to code it. Eric is expanding it as we're developing our projects, and he is going to release it at some point in the near future. And that's pretty much all there is to say, but no further info. The engine and compiler is technically already out, albeit in an unfinished state. It's all in the Git repo, so you can get at the GitHub link that's provided there. It's a light-action RPG engine, was originally correct, but now it's evolved to include platformer capabilities too. Example, the Alex Kidd demo. It is capable of visual novels, example, the Phoenix Wright demo, and in future it may be capable of handling shoot-em-ups and single racers. I haven't done performance testing on the TOG test. It's an EHB game that was never designed with stock A500 in mind, so it may not run that well on an A500 during intense combat scenes. It's also likely to require 2 megabyte chip, so I'm not sure if that needs to be in the article. I'm just trying to manage expectations, and that comes directly from Iraq. So it looks like it's a pretty, it is a decent engine, and we'll just check out the Alex Kidd demo here real quick, because it looks like we can, see, like, this looks like it actually runs fast. Yeah, this looks like Alex Kidd, exactly what you would expect.
Yep.
And so that's pretty cool. That means that, you can obviously have faster Amiga games, and that's something that's, I guess, very noteworthy. It means that the Amiga has a chance to grow. So that's pretty cool.
I might have to go check that out just to see what this is all about.
Yeah, why not, man? Up next, we have Blimpgeddon. Sorry. A ZX Spectrum game by Ultra Narwhal is coming to the Amiga. Jesus, there's a lot of Amiga stuff happening. Ultra Narwhal is no stranger to indie retro news, making ZX Spectrum games such as OctoKitty and PTM, but now it looks as if he's turning his attention to the Commodore Amiga. As of 12th of August, he has announced he is now working on the Amiga port of Blimpgeddon, a ZX Spectrum game which was released some time ago as an action platformer with lots of enemies, traps, and cool level designs. Although not much is known about the game so far, other than it being a port of the ZX Spectrum version and designed using the Scorpion engine. Ooh, we were just talking about the Scorpion engine. Rest assured, with the developer of Ultra Narwhal behind it, it's going to be a kick-ass platformer on the Amiga, with plenty to blast away through many different themed levels. Yeah, if the...
Oh my god, he's so...
Thank you for that, hoster, Scruffy Sean. And our podcast schedule is usually starts at around 8 p.m. my time, which is about 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard most Sundays evenings. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be great. And again, if anything tells us the Scorpion engine looks like it runs smoothly with Alex Kidd, so this looks like it could be another game a platformer for the Amiga that could run smoothly and fast, which is exciting. So,
yes. Like all these new things that are going to be developed on the Scorpion engine. Like,
oh yeah, it makes me want to have an Amiga. Again, that's another one I haven't really played on any of, so now I'm very interested. So, this next one, Rollie, an upcoming NES platformer, Kickstarter to launch soon. We get a mini trailer. I am fine with that. Give me, please. I'm very interested in what this is going to be, because if it's an NES game, that's great. It runs fast. Looks like hitboxes are good.
Oh, yeah.
Good animation. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh! Oh! Using the morph ball stuff. See, no one really does anything with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Beat me to it.
Oh, wait, so what is the purple guy? What can he do that's different? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm not sure. Is it just another, like, you switch between the two, you have 2 life bars to work with then? Or I'm not sure. So, whoa! Now you're a blue... Whoa! Oh, wait. Does that mean you get different powers? You're just the same...
Oh, you see how... Wow,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you obviously get different powers. Okay, this is fucking awesome. Oh,
yo,
this is so... Dude!
Right. Well, he beat Bubble Man.
Alright, we've got a new kind of almost like Mega Man styled game. This is fucking awesome, dude. This is so good. And coming for the NES. Dude.
Right?
Yeah, bring it on. Bring on Rollie. Everyone wants it. I want it for my NES. This game's 100% finished.
Really? Okay.
Oh, July 30th. Oh, so there's already a Kickstarter for this. Did I not see that?
Alright, I'll go check that
out. Kickstarter's delayed until the middle of August. Well, it is the middle of August. So I wanted to please. Yeah, this game looks awesome. Oh my god. I'm very, very interested in playing this.
Two-player and 16 stages. Oh boy.
Alright, so, as I said, this game looks fantastic. And they have music for it.
Yes, sir.
It's very exciting. I love all the different things that it looks like you can do in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice new concept. It feels fresh. Oh, the speedrunners are going to eat up this fucking game so much, man.
Oh my god, yes they are. Oh my god, yes. All the different things you're going to be able to do with the different powers and...
Yeah, really though.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so, okay, we gotta keep going. I'm sorry. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to the indie game website. Here we have Scourgebringer. These are the people that I'm pretty sure, is it this game?
Didn't we do Scourge?
I think we mentioned it before, but I'm going to take a look at it again because,
might have mentioned it before,
looks fucking awesome. It's like Hyper Light Drifter / Celeste, apparently.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, this... Oh, God.
Yeah,
this game looks so good.
Yeah, we did look at this, but yes, it does.
Oh my lord, man!
And just like the graphic style, it's like, boom, boom, move around, kill everything, super light speed. Oh, by the way, NES graphics.
Okay, I don't get to say this enough, but this is why I enjoy doing this podcast so much. We get to see so many good fucking games. Like, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And I don't think we need to even say more about this. Like, if those listening in on the podcast, it looks...
Sorry you didn't
looks
get to
like
see that.
Hyper Light Drifter in regards to, like, colors and how they use the graphic color palette and stuff. It has a feel of Celeste, but it also has the gameplay of something almost like Bleed. It's... Oh, man.
Like Dead Cell. Or it's like 8-bit Dead Cells.
So good.
Kind of.
Go check out the trailer. You will not be disappointed. And see, that's what we're all about over here at the Retro Indie Pixels podcast.
Art style is absolutely amazing. Just that rapid style combat like that in like an 8-bit style is just like, oh, it's so good.
So, here is Eastward, a post-apocalyptic pixel version of The Last of Us for the Nintendo Switch. Alright, I think you guys are going to be interested in seeing this. It looks like it's actually pretty good. Oh, Chucklefish is behind it. I didn't know that. No wonder. Alright, I already know it's good. I already know it's good. I don't need to see anymore. I already know it's good. Look at this. Son of a bitch, done again. He's all like, let's see how I can fucking tease this fella again now. Jesus Christ, man. Seriously, I just... This looks good. I love everything I'm seeing right now. I'm just... It looks like what the new style of 2D RPGs should be like.
And for those of you who don't know who Chucklefish are, they've made Risk of Rain, Stardew Valley, and Starbound. Just gonna throw
and
that out
Terraria.
there. Just throwing that out there. Those are the guys who are behind all of those games. So,
oh my god!
Yeah. Just saying. You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure Chucklefish is behind Stardew, if I'm not mistaken, Steve.
Yes, they are.
It wasn't made by Chucklefish, but it's being, I guess, published.
Oh, do you know what else? Do you know what else they made? Treasure.
Oh, well, no, they got behind it on after Treasure Adventure game when they updated it. Which, again, if you haven't checked out that game, do yourself a favor.
Oh man. Are you?
I played the original. I haven't done the remake. It's part of the IndieQuest / RetroQuest game schedule at some point in time.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, no, I figured that's what you meant, yeah. Alright, so next, Devolver announces Hotline Miami collection is coming to Switch. So, for all you out there who have played this and enjoy it, and you have yourself a Switch, now you can enjoy Hotline Miami on the Switch. You all know what that means, right? Really? This is what Nintendo is starting to do now, which means they are getting over their own little boundary of only catering to mostly PG at best games. Now they're saying, you know what? It's not our responsibility to have if parents are buying these games and letting their kids buy these games, they should be monitoring that stuff, not Nintendo. They have enough to worry about as it is. Alright? So let them just release awesome games, and it's the parents' fault if their kid gets a game that they shouldn't be playing.
Yep.
It literally takes less than 5 minutes to get on your computer, look up a game, watch the trailer for 2 minutes, and find out if you think your kid should play it or not. So, anyways, big thank you to IndieGameWebsite.com for those games. We're moving on next to our articles here from IndieGamesPlus.com. First, we're looking at Lockhart Indigo. Alright, so you'll have to seek out clues and hints hiding in a 100-room mansion in order to pry information out of the rich family that lives there. It's the only way to save them from a murderer among them. Lockhart Indigo has you working as a private eye in this colossal house, and your sole aim is to stop the killer before they strike again. Trouble is, all these rich folks don't really want to part with the useful information. You need to figure out who it is, even if it will help them live. I mean, they're not the brightest folks. Given that they have some unpleasant secrets to keep, I guess I can kind of understand why they're being tight-lipped. To get the information you need from these 10 suspects, you'll need information from around the house. With the right clues, you can persuade certain people to give you more secrets, steadily growing your supply of clues. With that information, maybe you can get some more hints from another character. It's all about building that full picture of what's going on, as each piece of the puzzle will lead to yet another one. Trouble is, a killer's on the loose, and while you're trying to do all this work, they're not real keen on being discovered. Can you figure out the entire mystery before the killer finishes off all the rich people? If you think you can, maybe go give the pre-alpha build for Lockhart Indigo a shot. So it's available right now on itch.io. It looks very Game Boy-esque. So it looks very interesting, to say the least. But I like the whole aspect that it's a 100-room mansion that you have to, like, draw out the information from the characters and stuff. Exactly. Yeah. It sounds like a more in-depth whodunit.
I like this sort of.
Colonel Clue, yeah. Colonel Mustard in the billiard room with the candlestick in his butt. Moving on. This is kind of a different game. Grunge explores lesbian teen romance in high school hell. Series dealing with bullies being new in town and the other miseries of school, but when she meets Carmen, she finally starts to feel something warm and enthralling. Alright, so, content warning: depression, suicide, sexual content, and drug use. So, Grunge follows Siri in discovering herself on her feelings for Carmen, all while navigating the troublesome, scary aspects of school, being in love, and being someone who dares to be different in some way. Their romance promises some hope for the young lady, but it won't be without a great deal of trials and challenges. On top of making choices as you figure your way through Siri's life, you find yourself in turn-based RPG combat against the various idiots and jerks who set out to make your life difficult. It's often a war of words, as people call you awful names or bully you, and you have to fight back with harming insults and comebacks of your own. It can be vindicating to fight back, although some might still feel upset at having to face these familiar insults. Grunge has a lot of extra stuff to do, offering 100 varied quests you can take on for the people in town who aren't completely awful. These quests will affect the game's endings, as well as the lives of the characters you're helping out. You can also follow up on some secret storylines within the main tale if you take care of your friends just right. You might be in love and dealing with all the confusion, comfort, and heartache that comes with it, but don't forget your buddies along the way. So like I said, it seems like it's a pretty interesting game. Oh, I just lost video. Did that mean my thing crashed again? Let me just refresh my chat here. Yeah, okay, it's still there. It was just Twitch that crashed on me for a second. Jesus, man. Having a lot of good things happening tonight. Computer's loving me. Apparently I'm not allowed to watch this video. So, yeah. Moving on.
Definitely new. Definitely.
Yeah, no, it's nice to see something like that, and having it as an RPG and dealing with something that a lot of people have to deal with, whether it's being, in love, being gay, lesbian, whatever your situation might be. And I'm sure a lot of people get, tormented with that kind of stuff all the time, just because you're different. And it shouldn't even be, looked at as that you're different. You're not different. You have a different, you have a what would you call it? It's exactly. And I mean, it's the same thing as anyways. I thought it was a pretty cool game, and I hope that it keeps getting. Yeah, it's your own sexual preference. It's not. Yeah, see, there you go. Thank you. That's what I was trying to word out there. Thank you, Six. So, anyways, our next game here is Paint Game, a first-person coloring book. I thought this would be something that some people might be interested in. I'm not sure how it, because by the look of it, it looks like there's more smearing and shit.
I'm sorry. a first.
Yes. Now, to me, I was like, okay, that could be relaxing. I can see people enjoying that. People actually got into coloring books recently. I can't even remember Paint.exe. But the only thing I'm not so certain of is this. All this smearing look that they have here, like, to me, this is not really coloring.
I know.
This just looks like...
That's like a 4-year-old.
Exactly, and that's what's like...
It could look nice, but the problem is that
the
see, look
at this.
Screenshots that they're showing of us it's like, so see, you have...
No, okay, we're done with this.
You really do. Now,
Alright, so we talked about this before. Bite the bullet. We're going to watch this trailer again because, quite honestly, I can't wait for Megacat to bring this out.
Oh, God, yes. This game looks so cool. We're definitely going to... yeah. Is it an update trailer?
I don't know, actually. I didn't even read if that's what the case was. I was just more interested in watching the fucking trailer again. It really does, man. So they make a lot of great games. Again, if you guys haven't checked out Megacat Studios, do yourself a favor, man. Again, they do physical releases for old systems most times. So if this isn't coming out for like the Super Nintendo or something like that, I'd be surprised. Anyways, Fuzz, the charming Pico 8 remake of Fez. So, many of you probably already heard of Fez before. Well, Fuzz is a tiny, cheerful fan adventure based on Fez, once again having to shift a 2D world through its hidden third dimensions to find secrets. Fuzz casts you out into a seemingly straightforward 2D land, but with a few button presses, you can turn the landscape through 4 different sides that simulate its fleshed out 3-dimensional depth. You're looking for missing cubes as you turn the world, and these can be hidden in some surprisingly devious ways. This fan-made Pico 8 vision of the game isn't quite as complex as the game that inspired it, but it can still leave you scratching your head across its 8 areas. You'll need to do all of them in one sitting, though, as the game doesn't have a save system. It's honestly an impressive little homage to Fez and offers a pleasant excursion for those who crave more of Fez's uniquely mind-crushing puzzles. Thinking in 3D space that is presented in 2 dimensions is a neat trick, and Fuzz does a solid job capturing that challenging puzzle solving that comes out of it. And apparently it's now available for free on itch.io, so if you want to try it out, go give it a go.
And also, if you are interested in trying out Fez, it's free right now on Epic Games Store. So if you want to try both for free, you got both of them going for you. So there you go.
Then you can compare the two. Alright, so this was from last Tuesday, the Trailer Tuesday, Reign of the Fallen Damsel. Alright. Alright, so apparently they have a bunch of different trailers, so we're going to try and check out some of these here. First is Escape from the Universe for the Nintendo Switch. Stop your little snaps, Nintendo. Whoa, whoa! Jesus, alright.
Oh my god, he's so deep.
Thank you for that D poster, Iron Torch. Escape from the Universe. Okay, can we see? Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let's go back. First of all, we have a classic shoot 'em up style here. And then you have this, like, almost top view contra stall that they have there. This is... Okay, so they almost have, like, you could do that Macross for the NES Famicom. You can change the stall of your ship to go either faster or slower. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. Procedurally generated... Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Alright, so this was not what I was expecting. This is the shoot 'em up episode, apparently. Holy crap, yeah, man.
No kidding.
And, like, they're all good shoot 'em ups so far.
Yeah.
So, I mean, wow.
Available now.
So yeah, you can grab this game right now at the eShop. Next up, we have Damsel for Nintendo Switch and Xbox One. Well, wait. I feel like we looked at this recently too.
Yes, we did.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible at all. It looks pretty good. Again, I'm not a super huge fan of the graphic style, but that doesn't say anything about the gameplay itself, so...
Right, yeah.
Scott's probably loving it.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You are not wrong.
Alright. So, let's move on to our next one. Interference. Huh? Oh. Power cable just blew. What happened?
Some interference.
Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of cables on that one line there, I'm not gonna lie. That's quite a few. Alright. Okay, so this is one of those, like, what is it called? Five Nights at Freddy's kind of looking things, it seems to me. Like, you're just sitting in one room on a radio talking to someone. Imagine that someone sneaks up to the fucking window and scares the shit out of you. Yeah, see, look at this.
Oh, no. I'm okay. No thanks. Nope. We don't need any more Five Nights at Freddy's bullshit.
Scott's all like,
because
no,
you're
I'm
just sitting right in the middle. Yeah, okay. Let's do a word search. That's what I want to do.
Right,
Meanwhile,
Scott's just like, I'm not saving no one.
Nope.
Alright,
Nope,
Proyecto Intercentro. Las Históricas Aventuras de Daniela. Buenos días.
What?
I'm not sure.
What?
No, I did not mean to do that. I meant to fucking supersize me. Come on, man. Okay, there's Daniela and there's Lolo, the bird thing. Can we get into gameplay, please? Google Maps.
What the?
I don't know what's happening here.
This is somebody's backyard. That's from Google Maps. What the
Stop
fuck?
the Kickstarter stuff. Not sure.
What the? Is there like no gameplay? Daniela, ¿dónde estás? Bueno, oh, voy por el parque. What the fuck is going on?
Okay.
Parque. Parque.
It's a demon. Fallen angel. ALPHARAY.
Like nothing else is said. Like
We already seen Emma Lost in Memories.
yes.
Alright, so it looks like, well, one, Fallen Angel Alpha trailer, it looks like it could be alright. Oh! Liking the pixel graphics.
Yeah,
It does
right.
look like it's a top-down shooter, though, so I won't be surprised. ¿Por qué?
Oh god.
Turn down ¿por qué? Reminds me of work, all those fucking cable lines, yeah. Well, again, those are power lines, but still.
Oh. Oh.
I might not have it programmed in yet, Steve. Yeah, I don't have it programmed in yet.
Oh.
Okay, this looks like it's pretty good.
Oh.
Oh, you like it? Take it? This looks more like a hack and slash, actually. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh. This looks so good.
Yes, it does.
Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, hell
Right?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So, guys, Fallen Demon. Or Fallen Angel, sorry.
Hell yes. Okay.
Oh.
change my pants now.
Apparently, take the role of Lucifer and explore a twisted version of heaven. Wow. That looked good.
Yup.
Alright, up next we have Moonrise Fall, a hidden world trailer. Game made from strings. Wait, what? Oh, hold on now. Oh, okay. Okay, we got some pixel. We got some pixel deliciousness. Keep giving it to me.
The Wayne family is dead.
Top 10 Devil May Cry.
They fell off a cliff. Okay.
I don't understand what's happening. What? This is tripping me out. What the fuck?
Right?
I'm getting like stressed out. Dude. This is like Undertale. 16-bit. I'm not gonna lie, it has me enthralled on what's gonna happen here.
Yeah. I'm like... Oh.
Okay.
Oh no. That's not what that picture was supposed to be. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Obviously it has some puzzle aspects to it. I don't know how I feel about this game.
I know. Because there's like puzzle aspects to it that's like, man, looks really interesting. And then there's the horror aspects to it that's like, nope.
And I really like the art style. The art style is fantastic.
Why do you walk so slow?
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, so I don't know how to feel that. It feels like it's more of an explore puzzle type game.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Artifact Adventure Gaiden DX English trailer? And then you give me that as a thumbnail? Oh, who are you and what have you did with my heart? Okay. No, please don't lie to me. No.
Oh, it's nothing like that. That looks like
this. But that's different. I was expecting that this was the whole game, was just that fighting thing, that you just do that kind of shit over and over. But this is different. I like this. This is kind of different.
So this kind of reminds me of like a 16-bit Tales of Destiny. Anybody else like see what I'm saying?
I don't play many Tales of games, but this is kind of neat. Yeah.
Where you have like the RPG top down, but then like the combat is the 2D. The 2D side scrolling. Yo.
Oh, this is pretty cool, dude. Yeah, I haven't played any of the Tales of games yet, I don't think. Alright, so this does look good, though. I'm not gonna lie. It looks really nice. Oh, that GIF at the end.
What is it?
Artifact Adventure Gaiden DX. And it looks like our last game is Wallachia, Reign of Dracula. Ooh. What does that mean? I don't know. Is it Castlevania-esque? Is it pixely delicious? We won't know until it shows us. Okay, enough of the fucking words. Let's get to the plays. This. Oh, shit. Oh, Scott. Oh, Scott. Oh.
I see it.
Okay, this looks pretty cool, dude. Some of the attack animations look a bit fucking weird, but overall the gameplay looks good. God damn, man.
Yeah, I see it.
Wait, hold on, wait, what?
What was that?
It's in a 2-pack? Ritual of the Night bonus costume. Oh, whoa! Scott's like, done!
Oh, you get Miriam's
costume? Oh!
Yo, you get Miriam's costume, though.
So you get to see what happens that turns him into Dracula, I guess? That's pretty cool. Soon on Steam, Nintendo Switch. Jesus.
Okay, that's gonna sit in the back.
Alright, one last story before we get to our Kickstarters. What remains hides dire secrets in an NES cartridge. So, you're all excited when you think you've got a neat brand new game in What Remains, but all you end up with are secrets that may stop an imminent threat. Boring. Well, not all boring, actually. You're coming home from a skate session to find that a game cartridge has found its way into your lap. You naturally race to your buddy's place to give it a shot, but instead of finding yourself playing some platformer, you're faced with an array of encrypted files and mysterious images. It's a little concerning, especially since you'll need to figure out these files if you're to save this town of Sunny Peaks. I don't know why I had trouble with that. Having a friend to help you, as well as a kind cat for backup, will go a long way in unraveling these secrets, but don't rely on them too much. You want to hurry things along yourself, because while you're working on these strange files, you find your town of Sunny Peaks is constantly changing for the weirder. Not that the 80s backdrop doesn't already make things a little bit weird to begin with. What Remains aims to offer some charming nostalgia alongside some dangerous mystery and tales of heartwarming friendships. It's also got a touch of that mystery that surrounds a strange new game that you've just discovered, capturing that sense of surprise, delight, and horror that can come from finding out what your new game is actually like. Today started out solid with a bowl of Lucky Charms cereal. God. So apparently you can download this game as an NES ROM right now on itch.io, or you can order a physical cartridge of the game from the developer's website. That's pretty cool. I kind of wish there was a bit more for us to see. There's probably a trailer.
Yeah, right.
At some point, we'll have to... Actually, at some point, I'll have to probably give this game a go. Alright, so we're going to move into the Kickstarters for this week.
Yes, sir.
First off, we got this one that I thought looked really good. It's called Downward, an owl flight pixel art platformer game. Play as Gable, a little owl, as she ventures into a haunted wilds, a flight-based pixel art platformer. We're looking for $26,629. They've currently only got almost 2,200 with 101 backers. 15 days to still go, so head over there and give them some love. Let's see what this game looks like, shall we? I already know I like the fucking graphics, because it's all dark and they are focusing on pixel art, which is like something I've become recently obsessed with. And I love it. Nothing's happening yet, but I already love it. Oh. Okay. But is the floor lava if you touch it for too long? Okay. Just take your time, man. Oh, the moon in the background. Oh, that's fucking gorgeous. That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm just, like, I don't even care about the gameplay. I'm just, like, enjoying just looking at the game. Oh! Okay, so there is some puzzle stuff there. And you do kind of almost like having an attack or something. That's... And there are enemies. Good! Oh shit, okay, that looks trippy. So this looks like it could actually be a hard game if they wanted it to be.
Alright.
This looks fantastic, man. I love this.
Yeah, it does.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh my god. Alright, those enemies seem crazy, or traps, whatever you want to call them, because it doesn't look like he was attacking them. Whoa! Okay. Oh my god, this looks so good. Just moving in and out of the branches there.
Yeah, it does. Wow, and all the
Yeah,
pictures
dude.
are really smooth. Going from like one part of the screen to another looks really good.
Dang, only 8% funded. Man, this game needs to get funded.
I know, that's
And this
sad,
looks
because
so
that's, like,
good.
the game looks really cool. Yeah, it does.
Alright, so for $10 American or $14 Canadian, you get a copy of the game. It also includes the devlog, the Grey Garden Personal Stone, and the game itself. So, and estimated delivery December 2020. You guys are gonna make this game even better by then, because that's like over a year.
Yeah.
Jesus. But yeah, no, this game looks so friggin' nice. Like the part where the owl flies in the branches and like goes in and out in between them, kind of thing. So nice.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Beta access if you pledge $26 or $35 Canadian.
Like it goes in the background with like the
Yeah. Oh, it just they put a lot of detail and work into it.
Yes, they did.
All right, we're gonna move on to our next one. Chicory, a colorful tale. All right. Oh, from the creators of Wonder Song and Celeste. This is the game I was waiting for. It's already funded. A lot. They're looking for 39,943, so basically 40,000. They have 76,242. Almost double of what they wanted, with 19 days to go. You're a dog wielding a magic paintbrush. Use color to explore, solve puzzles, and make friends. Let's take a look, shall we? Ooh. Looks bright and colorful. Oh, okay. I thought something happened to the video there. This actually looks really nice. Wow, okay. Huh. So different colors do different things to the environment. And then if you color things properly, you actually get, like... Some stuff could probably open up, I guess, too. Local co-op. Nice. Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, God. Man, that looks like a great game. No wonder it got kickstarted so fast. Holy 191% funded with 19 days remaining. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, really though. So, for $27 or $20 US, you can get a digital copy of the game for PC or Mac, a Steam key, or a DRM-free key for the game, and your name in the credits. So that's not bad at all. Where do you find? Oh, I did not know that the makers of Celeste were from Vancouver. That's pretty cool, too. But yeah, this game obviously looks good. It looks charming. The puzzle aspect, there's not so much worry of enemies, it doesn't look like, but it does look like there's a lot more puzzle aspect to it. So in code, yeah, very close to being kickstarted. Let's have a look at the video if the XSplit will allow us to. Now you guys understand why I'm not streaming all the time.
Yeah. Oh, show us the game. We want to see your ugly mug.
Oh, here we go. Oh, God damn it!
Oh, game!
Dude, come on, man. We don't need to see your face every 5 seconds. That doesn't help us want to buy your game. Like, yeah, seeing your face doesn't, like, you can have that behind on your trailer. Like, yeah, I don't need to see your face literally every 5 fucking seconds. That's not something I'm enjoying with the trailer so far.
6+
Like, I understand, like, all this information, this extra stuff that you're trying to, like, hey guys, this is what we need the money for. This is what we're doing. This is what's going into it. Like, you don't need to show us all this. Just put that in the fucking description down below. That's what your Kickstarter page is for. I want to see the gameplay. You notice how we acted when we watched the first few games that we were watching?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's hard to give this any sort of like.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to like
gameplay.
Pick 5 seconds of gameplay and then watch him, and then 5 seconds of gameplay. Like, no, I can't do that.
It's 5 seconds of gameplay, and then they're like during some of the stuff it's like 6 hours of gameplay. I'm like,
here's the actual trailer. All right, here we go.
Oh,
this is what we need. This should be at the top.
Yes, it should. Hey, my name is Reginald Scratchbutt, and we want you to.
It almost has like a more refined Borderlands look. Like, it almost looks like it's on the same engine and everything.
Yeah, this is weird, though. Is this supposed to be some sort of like point-and-click adventure?
Yeah.
Produced by me, Reginald Scratchbutt.
I know we have some point-and-click gamers out there.
Look at you, Steve.
So yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I wish it kind of would give us a little bit more of a, you know, what would get us into this game. Yeah, so you have this right at the very end. This is what I'm more interested in. See, like, if you started with that and just showed us more views like that, that would be way more interesting as well.
There's just not enough there for me to be able to say it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
I would have liked to have seen more.
Yes, I completely agree, 100%.
I would like to be constructive, but I don't know what to be constructive about.
So €25 or $38 Canadian get you a copy of the game.
Our game was only sick.
Alright, we're going to move on. Our next game is called A Sister's Journey. These people are from Stuttgart, Germany. They're looking for 16,456. They currently have only 1,715. Sister's Journey is a challenging 2D platformer in a lovingly created world. Experience a packed story full of adventure, danger, secrets, and mysteries. It looks pixely, so I'm very excited.
Sure.
Oh, this is very Octopath Traveler graphics. This could be good. They're using high like lighting and like a lot of layers while using the like an older 8-bit, 16-bit style. This is looking great so far. I'm like, I want to skip ahead, but at the same time, I don't. Like, what about if I miss something really cool? Alright. Transition was nice. I'm expecting my video to drop any second now. Okay, so they're slowly warming up to this. Okay, you can carry boxes and jump, showing a little bit of, like, trying to teach the player, like, hey, you have to jump over there, you need some way of doing it. Yes, look, you can lift that box. That view is fucking awesome.
Yeah. So
Oh, the little bit of splashes on the rocks there, too? Oh, this is...
And after this, Stefan will have to change his pants. Well, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Where's this story turning, though?
Yeah, right?
Uh-oh. No. Oh my god, and that game still looks fucking...
What? Holy shit.
Okay. Oh! Okay, that was more like Celeste and stuff. Oh, man, the water in this looks so good! Oh my god, yeah, okay.
Okay, you've...
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude.
Oh. You had my attention. Now you have my erection.
Oh my god, just like these stunning views. Oh, this is taken right out of Celeste. This is basically like a Celeste game. Holy
Yeah, it
shit.
kinda is.
I'm fine with that. I haven't gotten to play Celeste yet.
Yeah.
I want to play this one as well now. Ah. Why? So many games are so good. So many awesome developers making so many awesome games. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, now you have a... What? What? What?
What? Wow.
Another win. Oh my god.
So it's like, I want to be the guy?
If this does not get fucking kickstarted...
How could it
Oh
not?
my
It was
god,
so
dude.
good. I think the only reason like this wouldn't get kickstarted for as cool as this was is that people might like look at it and be like, oh, it's just a Celeste ripoff, and then
If
not
they
be
don't
interested
see how well the art is done in that game...
in it. Yeah.
Like, the first thing I said was, oh wow, this looks like Octopath Traveler, which is Square, which they basically took, like, heavy layering and, like, using, like, light flares and stuff like that to bring, like, a very, very, like, pleasing look to an 8-bit, 16-bit style game. And they're doing the same thing, but with a Celeste-type game as well, so that's awesome.
We'll definitely.
Oh
have to keep you
yeah,
guys
I
updated on this
really
because
hope this gets
we're
kickstarted. Like
definitely
this
close
right
to
here, this right here is enough to keep me happy. Just that one picture. Jesus, €15, $23 Canadian is what they're looking for a digital copy. That is not a lot, especially with how it looks. Like Octopath Traveler is like, I think still sitting at like $80 or more.
60, yeah, something like that.
This looks so good. It's got. Like, even just like the pixely snow falling there looks just so good.
Damn it. Octopath Traveler is still a
it's
$60 game.
ridiculous, dude.
You get a whole bunch of different weapons and stuff like that. So like it's Celeste but with
Whoa.
weapons and bosses and stuff like that. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, this
is
has
really
a lot
sweet.
more of a
Like,
storyline. Like,
you see that
adventure.
picture there? Like whatever it is,
Yeah.
is repelling the rain.
that's why I'm stopping there. It's just to show like this is more than just platforming Celeste. This is adventure as well. So
Yeah.
better than an umbrella. It's true. Wow. I honestly, I really, really hope that you get fully backed into this game. This is
Yes,
wow.
sir.
They only have 26 days to go, but people have got to see this because that's a nice game.
Yes.
All right, and our last game for tonight is Beloved Rapture. Usually, I don't look at games that look like they could be done through RPG Maker, but I like the look of the SNES box they kind of made here for it, and that's the reason why I brought it up. They're looking for 16,643. They're currently at 10,000, so they're over halfway there. It's a SNES-style fantasy RPG focused on existential, yeah. Except there's an ism at the end of that, there, Scott. Spirituality, friendship, and identity. Anyways, we're just gonna watch the trailer now. Yes. Yeah, I know. By the way, this looks like it's better than most RPG Maker games I've seen, so yeah. If these people are into making a decent enough story and not a regurgitated story with changed things, slightly changed, effects that are in. Right? Oh, and that castle looks good. Holy shit. So this looks way different than what you'd see in most 16-bit games. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is kind of nice. Oh, this is very nice. I don't care if this is RPG Maker. This looks good. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of times when I see this stuff, the first thing I think of, oh, okay, RPG Maker, I'm not even interested. I don't care that you regurgitated previously made crap. But this looks like it's actually... If it is RPG Maker, it looks like they've done a lot of their own sources, a lot of their own stuff. They put in a lot of work in it. And if it's not RPG Maker, that makes it even better. Oh, that got fucking savage. Right? Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this doesn't look like your standard RPG Maker game, if it is even that. 16-bit adventure that's been years in the making. Okay, so this... They obviously put time and effort into it, which shows. Oh yeah, this was the other part. Was this one last pixel art? Twitter.com/BelovedRapture. We'll be sure to let them know that we covered them in the podcast because that looked fantastic. And these people are from Boston, Massachusetts, so that's cool as well. Wow. Alright, so for a digital copy of Beloved Rapture, you'll be paying $9 US, $12 Canadian. That's not bad at all. Family trauma, LGBT themes, and friendship are all important elements of Beloved Rapture's story and are treated with the reverence that are due. Yeah, I said that earlier. That's really good. And that's what I'm saying. Oh no, I'm still just looking down through everything. It's very nice. Yeah, like, it looks very well done. Like I said, if this is RPG Maker, this looks better than anything else I've seen out of RPG Maker in quite some time. And they've obviously done their own artwork as well. So again, they've obviously put in a lot of work. And now I'm just very interested if that's what they did or not, because it looks so good. Yeah. Oh, this looks fantastic, dude. Oh, definitely, yeah. and they have a little bit of background story about all the characters here. So you can get this in a manual. Please tell me you guys are going to release this on a Super Nintendo cartridge. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like it. I don't even care, honestly. I'm more just interested if that's what it was or not. Either way, it looks fucking fantastic. Oh. Alright, well, again, that ends it for today. I do have to apologize once more for all of the technical difficulties that we had with the entire podcast. It's a lot of crap, but it will get better eventually. That's all I can say for now. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, it's our time for us to do our usual thing, which is host up somebody on Twitch. So let's just do a quick little refresh over there real quick. Oh, computer didn't like me refreshing that page. You know what? We're gonna host up Mr. Dark/88, and he's probably playing. He's playing Final Fantasy VI, and it's probably Beyond Chaos, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yes, Beyond Chaos, permadeath, hardest, flags, yeah. Alright. So everybody have yourselves a good evening. Go over to Dark/88, say hello, throw him some Bomberman emotes, tell him that he's getting rated by the Retro Indie Pixels podcast, and have yourselves a good evening.